the Rams versus Chargers. I honestly can't believe that we are already into Rams football. I know it's preseason and everything, but it is just honestly unbelievable that we are already back in the NFL season. Thought I'd try out a new thing, doing a watch party with you guys and watching the game along. Just a quick reminder here, guys, preseason games just don't matter. They do not matter at all, other than fighting for roster spots and seeing what the young players can do. So don't get too worked up into this game and be like, oh, we didn't beat the Chargers, or, oh, this game's not going the way I wanted it to. It's more just about the young players getting that experience and getting to be able to fight for those roster battles. So it's going to be able to be fun to be able to watch our young players, go out on the field and play, hopefully get a win for us. And I just cannot wait to watch some Rams football with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below which players you're going to be watching out for. Let me know that. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into the comments here. We got a lot of comments. Very excited for some Rams football. I'm sure you guys are too. Let me know your thoughts down below. Corey Davis says, have a great stream, Rams House. Appreciate you, Corey Davis, for coming in. Excited to watch some of our rookies. Me too. Johnny Ripple says, what's up, Rams House? I'm looking forward to seeing our offensive line and defensive line depth and seeing the backup QB and wide receiver. Yeah, for me, I'm going to be looking forward to see that battle at right guard. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Logan Bruss or Coleman Shelton starting week 1? Definitely look at that right guard position for the Rams. But for me, honestly, my top positions that I'm looking at is going to be that cornerback position with Jacoby Durant and Darion Kendrick. They've been having excellent camps for the Los Angeles Rams. The other position group that I'm going to be looking for is that edge. You guys know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I love Chris Garrett. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on Chris Garrett, what he's going to be able to do. So for me, top positions to watch, right guard, that's a good battle to be able to watch who's going to win out in that right guard position. Another position, those cornerbacks, Darion Kendrick, Jacoby Durant, who've been just balling out. And the edge, are we going to see Chris Garrett having another stellar preseason? That's hopefully what we're going to see. We also get to see some Daniel Hardy. So those are some of my top positions to watch out for. Jeff says Rams House, right? Johnny Ripple says, what's up, Peo? Man, this offseason flew by. Time flies when you're champs, I guess. Oh, yeah, I completely agree with you. Ever since we won the Super Bowl, I mean, this has definitely been the quickest offseason for me personally. And I think that you got it right because we won the Super Bowl. So it's been a quick offseason. I'm excited for some Rams football. It is just about 8 o'clock. For me, the way that I watch, it's a little bit behind, so don't get too frustrated. Mine's just probably like a play or two behind, so it'll take a little bit to load up. But it's going to be so fun just to watch some Rams football with you guys. Let's see what other people have in the comments here to say. We have, are you ready for some football? I am ready for some football, but I will say it definitely did creep up on me for sure. Let's see. What's up, says Justin Kizis. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We have Danielito saying Rams versus Chargers, wearing my Rams chain, socks, shirt, hat, and pajamas. That's awesome, man. Definitely getting those cozy pajamas. For me, I'm just doing it simple. I have this black LA Rams hat, just this Volcom shirt. By the time season comes in, and we're in full swing in the regular season, gonna be rocking the jerseys, the pants. You guys already know. But preseason, just got the hat on, just got the Volcom shirt, ready to watch some Rams football. Let's see here. Again, guys, I'm watching on NFL Plus, so it's just going to be a little bit behind for the start time. So some of you guys who may live in LA and you're watching, it may already be on, but for me, it's just a little bit delayed. So we'll be getting into the game soon. Justin says, I'm getting a Rams jersey. That's awesome, man. Let me know what that jersey is down below. The Romelia Sports Report, welcome in. This is an amazing Rams YouTuber. If you guys have not subscribed, definitely subscribe to Romelia Sports Report. It says, let's go Rams. Definitely, let's go Rams. Again, don't worry about who wins this game, who loses this game. It is, again, about the roster battles, about the positions for the younger players to fight for those roster spots. So definitely going to be watching out for those guys. Once again, my top positions I'm going to be watching out for: cornerback Darion Kendrick and Jacoby Durant. I'm going to be looking at Chris Garrett at that edge position. You guys know I love him. Battle at right guard. Watch out for that punter battle too, because who knows who's going to be the punter with Johnny Hekker departing. Then I'm also curious to see what Tutu Atwell can do. So definitely a lot of positional battles to be watching out for. And once again, it's not about who wins or loses. It's about who shines in these preseasons to make the 53-man roster. And honestly, that's pretty fun for me to be able to watch, because first, there's not a lot of that stress of watching a game and really, really hoping that your team wins. Obviously, you want them to win, but it really doesn't matter in preseason. For me, the most fun part is, like, there's no stress to it, but you can have just a lot of fun sitting back watching Rams, watching some of the young players who would not get playing time otherwise under Sean McVay. Just getting ready to get underway. It looks like NFL Plus is saying it's almost starting, so we are almost into the game. It says it's supposed to start at 8. It's 8:03 at where I am, so we are almost underway with this Rams game. Let's see. Joshua says, which rookie are you excited to watch the most? Honestly, Darion Kendrick. He's been having an amazing camp, again, alongside Jacoby Durant. They've both been having an amazing camp, but in my opinion, I've heard more positive things from Darion Kendrick, more big plays, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do. And also, if Logan Bruss gets some playing time at right guard, I want to see how he does. Big weight in the booth for this game, for sure. It's awesome that even though, he's retired, he's still involved in the Rams, whether it's organizational-wise or whether he's commentating. It's still fun to have Big Wit around here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm watching this game on NFL Plus. Yeah, you are. It says Justin says it's 10 p.m. where I live. Geez, it's late. Oh yeah, for me it's 8 o'clock because I live here in Colorado. So game's just getting ready to start, and if you're like Justin and I, we're watching on NFL Plus, so it's a little bit behind. So it should be starting pretty soon, and I'll be able to get some commentating. You know how it is for the NFL, how they run those commercial packages and all the different things, getting the hype going before the game starts. But still says upcoming for me, so we'll still wait around for this game to start. Also, guys, while you're at it and while you are in here, let me know what players you're most excited to watch out for, what position groups you are looking forward to watching. Again, I already named mine: defensive back, edge, right guard, and punter. And I'm also excited to see what Tutu Atwell can do, but let me know what you guys are most excited for as Rams fans. Let's see. Thank you also to everybody who is in the chat and commenting. Thank you for everybody who super chatted and liked the video. Anything that you do to support me, even just watching me along with some Rams games, is very much appreciated. Let's see what the comments say, though. I'm pumped up, so am I. The Romelia Sports Report says, looking forward to see Tutu, Jacoby Durant, Robert Rochelle, Darion Kendrick, Kyren Williams ball out. That is going to be really, really fun. I'm actually not sure if Kyren Williams is going to play coming off of that foot injury, actually, Romelia. I want to see him as well. He looks like a really exciting player. But just to kind of like brace that impact, I don't know if Kyren Williams is going to play coming off of that injury per McVay, but we'll see what ends up happening. Let's see. It says, hola from Costa Rica. Welcome in, Ken. I appreciate you. Jackson starting at left tackle. It looks like Bruss wearing 60. Yep, Bruss is wearing 60. Thanks for the information, man. Let's see. It should be starting up here pretty soon. Still says upcoming for me here on NFL Plus, so it's just a little bit behind. Be a little patient. Ooh, I just got those jitters, man. I know it's not about who wins or loses in this game, but getting those Rams pre-game jitters as always is an exciting feeling. Football Sunday is here when those are happening. Let's see. Just waiting for this game to pop up. It's 8:05 where I live. The game's supposed to start at around 8, so should be popping up here pretty soon. See what other people have to say here in the chats. Who's starting QB for the Rams? Is it Stafford first drive? Stafford, absolutely no way, is starting for the LA Rams. If you've been watching long enough, Justin, even just the last couple years, Sean McVay does not like to play starters at all. This has been an ongoing trend. I'm all for it. We saw what happened to Zach Wilson with that. He barely avoided a torn ACL, but it was very close to that. Stafford not playing the first drive. I'd say it is Bryce Perkins once again starting for the game. Again, it is not on yet, so I don't know right now officially, but I'm guessing it's going to be Bryce Perkins as QB1 for this preseason game. Let's see here. Also, guys, if you are in the chat, let me know if you're watching on NFL Plus also, because that is what I'm watching on. If you guys have gotten NFL Plus like me, it's a little bit behind, so the game's still waiting to get underway here, waiting to kick off, just all those pregame packages and everything. So that's why we're not announcing the game yet. It is not officially started yet. But once we get in there, you guys know we're going to be getting those reactions to the game. Let's see. Yeah, Justin knows. He has NFL Plus. He says it's still loading. Yep, it is. Just those packages, man, they take a while. Let's see. Chantry Star says wrap Stafford in ice. I agree with you. Do whatever you can to keep Stafford healthy. Although he's going to probably fight you because he wants to play through those injuries, definitely want to keep Stafford healthy. No way he's playing in preseason. Let's see. Who's going to be the starting running back tonight? I actually don't know. The Rams haven't really given much info on who that's going to be. We know it's not going to be Cam Akers or Darrell Henderson, so it's whoever's behind that. I don't believe Kyren Williams is going to be playing because he's coming off of that foot injury. Jake Funk, I do think will get a lot of playing time for the Rams. Very excited to see what he can do heading into his second year. So I'd expect to see some Jake Funk, but we'll see how the game still ends up playing out for the Los Angeles Rams. Oh, there we go. It says it's live here on NFL Plus. Let's get into the game. Ah, man, I'm so excited. Okay, so the Chargers have it first. We're really getting into this. Let's see. Okay, so it's a run up the middle to Austin Eckler. He only got about 4 yards. Nice rally by the Los Angeles Rams. I must say, that modern throwback back looks really, really good on these Los Angeles Rams. Let's see. I just can't believe that we're already in Rams football again. So it looks like the Chargers are playing some of their starters. Oh, that actually wasn't Austin Eckler running the ball. Let us see what ends up happening. All right, it's a drop back. I believe that is Chase Daniel off the edge. 51 almost got there, and that is a first down. Nice little dump off to the running back. He ended up picking up the first down, but we did have some good pressure off the edge. I don't know who number 51 is. That used to be Troy Reeder, but he came off the edge really, really nicely. I like to see that pressure, though, that we ended up getting there. Wonder if that's John Kelly in the backfield, the former Ram. I don't know. It's Kelly in the backfield. Let's see. Drop back for Chase Daniel. Fires outside, and that's a draw-off by Joshua Palmer, Darion Kendrick in coverage. Good play there. We got a 2nd and 10 coming up. So it looks like Chase Daniel's going to be playing most of this game for the Chargers. I'm actually excited to see what Isaiah Spiller can do at that running back position for the Chargers that they just drafted as a rookie. He is a very fun player. Can't wait to see what he can do. So it looks like an offset I formation. Give inside to Kelly. He runs outside. He finds some good room. Got 5 yards, and that is Robert Rochelle in the tackle. That's actually interesting to see Robert Rochelle getting some playing time because I was expecting him to be one of the starters at cornerback, maybe cornerback 3. But the fact he's getting some playing time here, that means that the cornerback 3 position is up for grabs right now. So we got a 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, so that's Joshua Kelly, so not John Kelly. Shotgun set for the Chargers here, 3rd and 4. Drop back, Chase Daniel has some time. Scrambles outside, and we almost got a sack, but he threw it away. Somehow, the receiver got up there. I think that's Jalen Guyton came back, somehow got the comeback route, caught it for a first down. We nearly got a sack for the Rams, but that was a lucky play, man. Good play by Chase Daniel there. So Darion Kendrick was in coverage on Guyton. He did a little bit of comeback, broken play, was able to pick up that first down, I believe. Good extension by Chase Daniel. Almost got that sack. Daniel Hardy was actually there wrapping him up. Good to see that for our young rookie. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Nearing the 45. Gives inside to Kelly and only got about 3 yards. That's actually Roundtree on the run. So our defense is looking pretty solid up front, honestly. If we saw Daniel Hardy almost got a sack there, and we're able to stuff the runs pretty nicely. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Chargers as they're approaching our territory. There's Justin Herbert on the sidelines. All right, 2nd and 6, shotgun set. Once again, Chase Daniel dropping back for a pass. Floats it outside, and it's broken up. Great play there by Robert Rochelle coming into year 2. Here we go, 3rd and 6, great play. I love to see that anticipation coming downhill fast and breaking up the play. Good job there by Robert Rochelle. Yeah, I love how he broke on that football, was playing off coverage. Nearly actually almost got an interception. I still think Robert Rochelle ends up getting I still think that Robert Rochelle gets cornerback 3, although Darion Kendrick has been looking amazing. I think Robert Rochelle heading into year 2 is going to be looking really, really good. Good play there. 3rd and 6 here, Chase Daniel dropping back. Scanning the field, has a little bit of pressure, dumps it off to the running back who cuts inside. First down, again about 15 yards. Good play by the Chargers there. That's Joshua Kelly. So Chase Daniel seems to be going for those kind of underneath routes. In that case, that was another dump off there to the running back. Made a man miss. Ended up getting that first down. I'm really keeping an eye, again, on those defensive backs, but also on our pressure. How much pressure can we get with these backup players, especially guys like Daniel Hardy? If we can see some Chris Garrett in there too, really interested to keep an eye on that. Justin says Chargers moving down the field, play action. Chase Daniel has plenty of time, heaves it deep downfield. Touchdown. Great play by the Chargers, unfortunately. Good play action. Looked like a broken play by the defense. Terrell Burgess was the only one near the receiver, Reed, it looks like, in the end zone. Good throw there by Chase Daniel, but at the same time, there was really nobody on him. Let's see what ended up happening. So I think that was a fault, unfortunately, on Terrell Burgess. We haven't seen him a lot on the Rams, but it looked like they got behind Terrell Burgess. Touchdown play. That may be why we aren't seeing Terrell Burgess getting a lot of playing time at that safety position. I know there's a lot of people who really want to see him on the field, but on that one, I think that was his bad. He's supposed to rotate there quicker, just couldn't get there, though. So if this extra point is good, it's going to be 7-0 Chargers. Good 4-minute drive. Yep, 7-0 Chargers. I will say that was a pretty good drive by the Chargers there, but we did see some good flashes from some players. Like we saw Robert Rochelle there come downhill, great anticipation, and was able to break on the ball, break it up. Good play there by him. Almost saw Daniel Hardy, the rookie, get a sack there, but it was a broken play, ended up getting there, and then unfortunate for Terrell Burgess, who's really trying to fight in a deep safety group, who's been here for a little while. Ended up leading that touchdown drive for the Chargers, got behind him. So now that we are back here in the chat, and now I'm going to be back in the chat. We are on commercial break right now. Let's see what you guys have to say. Justin says, amazing play by the defensive back for sure. Chargers are moving down the field. Oh my gosh, yeah. Unfortunate there. Again, you'd like to see a little bit of growth there from Terrell Burgess, who's been on our team for a while, really fighting for that spot. As Terrell Burgess, and you're playing the preseason, you got to know you got to ball out. Letting up a play like that, that's just unfortunate. Johnny Ripple says, Burgess starting at safety, he must have a really fallen out of favor. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because we have a really deep safety room, and Terrell Burgess has been on our team for a while. So seeing him in the preseason is showing he's fighting for that spot and trying to stay, on our team, trying to fight for a starting spot. And that play definitely doesn't do him justice to be able to stay on this team. Johnny G says corners suck. I wouldn't say they suck. That's literally their first drive. Let's see. Love Rochelle, excited about Hardy. Yeah, Rochelle is looking really good, and I think he may look the best out of the defensive backs tonight just because he has experience in the system heading into his second year. He looks really comfortable. Definitely the most comfortable out of the group who's playing the preseason tonight. Obviously, no Jalen Ramsey, Troy Hill, any guys like that, but people like Robert Rochelle getting some playing time. Doesn't look like David Long Jr. is out there, so I'm guessing he's the number 3 corner heading into the season. We'll see what ends up happening, but yeah, definitely going to be interesting to watch these Rams young defensive backs. Let's close this page down. Okay, so we're... All right, let's get ready to score some points here. And by the way, guys, I'm not trying to beg for any donations right here, super chats, whatever, but just saying, during the game, I'm just going to be mainly watching the screen. I'm not going to be watching your comments. If you want me to read your comment immediately, if you leave a super chat, it's easier for me to see. It's brighter and everything. Watching the game mainly on this laptop, and then I can see your chat on my phone. So if you guys really, really want me to see a comment, you can drop a super chat. I'll be able to see it during the game. But definitely, if you don't want to do it, I'm totally fine with that too. Let's just see these Rams respond, though. Getting ready to kick off here. Really excited to see what this offense can do. All right. Looks like we have Jake Funk on the kick return. That looked really, really bad. We were at the 15-yard line. Don't know why we had Jake Funk out there, but we'll see what ends up happening here. Hopefully we can see some of the... All right, so they're breaking down this play. Yeah, I think that's Terrell Burgess' fault. He bit a little bit too much inside on that Jalen Guyton route, on that read route, so... Unfortunate once again for him, but hopefully he can bounce back. So Bryce Perkins is at quarterback 1. I know a lot of people want to see it. And it's a throw to Bryson Hopkins, I believe that is, our tight end who stepped up nicely in the Super Bowl. No, actually, that's not Bryson Hopkins. That looks like it changed his number. Number 82, though, made the catch. For some reason, I'm not getting any audio here on the game, though. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's the audio. So, once again, Bryce Perkins at quarterback 1 right now. Jake Funk in the backfield. Bryce Perkins under center. Motions the receiver, gives, oh, it's a play action. I like that. Perkins decides to run for it, and he either gets the first down or he's really close. Really like that mobility right there by Bryce Perkins. It's really cool to be able to see what Bryce Perkins can do in this offense, just because the Rams don't have, like, their number one quarterback has not been a mobile quarterback under Sean McVay. Obviously, we saw John Wolford against the Cardinals and in that playoff game, but it's really fun to see a mobile quarterback like Bryce Perkins leading the helm. 1st and 10 here in the shotgun for the Rams. Jake Funk next to Perkins. Perkins drops back. It's a screen. Jake Funk following his blockers. Good room there, and he picks up the first down. Good screen design there, right there. Nice job by Jake Funk to be able to get some room and get the first down. Yeah, I like that read by Bryce Perkins. He was trying to look downfield to sell that it wasn't a screen. Comes back to screen. Jake Funk, nice job being patient, following the blockers. Gets a good 10 yards. Now the Rams are moving, man. 2 first downs. Under center here, Bryce Perkins. Jake Funk in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Rams. It's a give to Jake Funk. He cuts it upfield. Nice little gain there. He got 6 to 7 yards. Jake Funk is looking really, really good in the early going at RB1 for the Rams. I really like to see that. Because Jake Funk, he is just in a little bit of a deeper running back room. Obviously, Sean McVay doesn't like to play rookies, so coming into his 2nd year, this preseason is pretty important for him. He's actually looking really, really good. Had a nice little run there. Got the nice first down on the screen. Excited to see what Jake Funk can do, though. Second and 4. Bryce Perkins brings a receiver in motion. It's the give inside. Jake Funk, who a nice job at making something out of nothing there. And it looks like we got a 3rd and 1 coming up there. Jake Funk's looking really, really good for the Rams so far at the RB1 spot in the preseason. It's really excited to see that too, because I'm not as high on Jake Funk as some other people are. So being able to see him flash like this a little bit is cool. Nice. It looks like he's working with what he has, being really patient, making some guys miss, and really nice to see. So we've got a 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Rams. See if we can get our 3rd first down of the drive. Jake Funk in the backfield. Perkins making some audibles. Perkins gives inside to Jake Funk, and he got another first down. Jake Funk's looking really, really good so far. Really, really impressed to see what Funk is doing. Once again, I describe his game as being nice and patient, waiting for holes to develop, then cutting as you see it, going for it. And now it looks like they're checking him out for a little bit of a rest break. Also, at that right guard position right now, we are seeing Logan Bruss, our rookie. So I'd say right now Coleman Shelton is slated as the number 1 right guard heading into the regular season, just because Sean McVay does not like to play starters in preseason. So we get a good look at Logan Bruss, our rookie, here at right guard. Bryce Perkins under center once again, brings in motion the tight end, and it's a play action here. Perkins looking, reading, doesn't see anything, fires late, and it looks like you got J.J. Koski there coming across the middle, and doesn't look like he got his feet in. 2nd and 10. It's a good effort there, right there. Bryce Perkins making a good read. J.J. Koski just couldn't get his feet in, coming across the middle on that play action, though. Looked like a little bit of a late read by Bryce Perkins, though. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Yeah, I think that Bryce Perkins was just a little bit late on that read. Rams still in the huddle here discussing things. Perkins on the 2nd and 10 under center. Snaps it, gives it to the running back up the middle, and maybe 3-4 yards there. Solid gain up the middle, but then just kind of got stuffed there. Third and 7 coming up. Here's Troy Reeder, number 42 on the Chargers. Now no longer on the Rams. Interesting to see it facing him. Hopefully we can expose him a little bit. Third and 7 for the Rams. It looks like they are on the 48-yard line of the Chargers. Hopefully we can keep this drive going. Shotgun set here for Bryce Perkins. 3rd and 7 here once again. Jake Funk to the left of Bryce Perkins. Perkins drops back. Has pressure right up the middle, and he's sacked. Looked like A.J. Jackson, the left tackle, backup left tackle, let him up and sacked. That's going to be a drive killer there for the Rams, unfortunately. A.J. Jackson and Logan Bruss did not look good on that play. Both of them was able to get a sack on Bryce Perkins, unfortunately. Ends the drive. Now we see the punting unit coming out. So Rams had a good drive going there to start, but it looks like they just kind of fizzled out there as sack ends up happening. Here's Cameron Dicker, our undrafted kicker that we brought in. So it looks like he's going to be the backup, if not cut, for the Rams. I think Riley Dixon will be punter 1. Dixon could not pin him inside the 20, unfortunately. So the Chargers start at the 20. As we head to commercial, let's go back to the chat. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of people here in the chat. Let's see. Superman A says, I can't believe we're almost back to the season. I know, it feels so weird. I think it's just the fact that we're Super Bowl champions that it just came a lot quicker. Superman A says, do you play fantasy? I do not. John Ripple says, Bruss picks up a block on that screen. Yeah, Bruss was looking good there on a few plays. Definitely did let up a little bit more of that sack. It was mainly A.J. Jackson off of that edge, but Logan Bruss did let up a little bit of that sack, a little bit of that penetration. Reader tackles Funk on that one. Yeah, it's weird to see Troy Reader on the Chargers, but definitely like to see Bobby Wagner here in for the Rams. Let's see. Going to be my first Rams game this year. It's a fun one, Annette. It's a fun one. Johnny Ripple says Morgan Fox on the Chargers as well. Yeah, Morgan Fox, I still am a big fan of him. He actually nearly got a sack on Bryce Perkins there, so hoping nothing but the best for him, except when he plays the Rams, of course. These are our third-string players, relax. Yeah, exactly. It really doesn't mean anything. It's just third-stringers. Let's see. Bruss got blown up on that one. Yeah, Johnny Ripple, I agree with you. Bruss did not look the best on that last play with the sack. Obviously, he wasn't the one who let it up, but if A.J. Jackson held his block, then it would have been Bruss who let up that sack. He just kind of got dominated in there by Morgan Fox. Kenny Pickett's Burner says, just got done watching the Steelers game, decided to join to check with you guys out. Well, thank you for coming in, Kenny Pickett's Burner. I really do appreciate it, especially if the Rams are not your primary team. Thank you for hopping in and watching some Rams football with us. Jeremiah JJ45 says, where is Tutu? That's actually a good question. I haven't seen Tutu in the game so far. He may be out there. He may have just not gotten any targets or anything like that. We'll see, though, because Tutu was supposed to play. He's going to be an interesting one to watch out for this preseason. Let's see. NFL Plus is being a little bit laggy right now. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Tutu Atwell can do, as well as our edge rusher positions. Again, Daniel Hardy was really, really close to actually getting a sack there on Chase Daniel. It was just a broken play. They end up converting on that first down. But excited to see Daniel Hardy. Excited to be seeing Chris Garrett. Looks like we are back in the game, just coming off of commercial break. Justin says bye. Thank you for coming in, Justin. Appreciate it. We are back in the game. I like the Rams Steelers always be first, though. Yeah, for sure. Larry Roundtree just took it up a few yards on the Rams that ran right up the middle, but there's a flag down. Let's see what it is. Ooh, the Rams had a defensive holding, unfortunately, so it gets them automatic first down, 5 yards. So it's interesting. I'm not seeing Chris Garrett out here rushing. I see Daniel Hardy, which I like. I want to see what he can do as a rookie. But I don't see Chris Garrett out there edge rushing, which I really want to see. Shotgun set here. Chase Daniel 1st and 10. There's some pressure. He gets hit. He heaves it deep and incomplete. Robert Rochelle in coverage. Good play by the Rams. Not only got pressure on Chase Daniel there, but also was able to cause an errant ball. Robert Rochelle is going step for step with Josh Palmer. Robert Rochelle's looking really good so far. Good play by our edge rusher there. I still don't know who 51 is. It used to be Troy Reader, but I don't recognize the name on the back here. So if you guys know who number 51 is on the Rams doing that edge rushing, he's looking good so far. Play action here. Chase Daniel, 2nd and 10, dumps it off to the tight end, and they get about 5 yards there. So 3rd and 5 heading for the Los Angeles Chargers. Third and 4 it looks like for the Chargers. Third and 4 here for the Chargers. Let's see a Daniel Hardy sack. Dropping back. There's Chase Daniel, steps up in the pocket, and there we are. Wrap up. That's going to be a 3rd down stop. Good job by the Los Angeles Rams there. And we actually almost had another sack by Daniel Hardy, but there is a flag down. Offensive pass interference. We'll take it. We got a 3rd down stop, guys. Great defense there by the Rams. And once again, Daniel Hardy's looking really, really good for the Los Angeles Rams. Let's see. Johnny Ripple says Hardy is showing out. Pressure again, holding up the run plays. Yeah, he's even getting involved in those pass rush plays. Johnny Ripple says 51 is Whitley. Okay, I appreciate it, man. I don't recognize the name. Usually I know the Rams well, but I did not recognize 51 on the Rams. But yeah, you're right, man. Daniel Hardy is looking really, really good. Like, I still really want to see Chris Garrett because he's one of my favorite he was my favorite pick from the Rams draft last year. Want to see him get some playing time, but Daniel Hardy is holding his own. He's getting some good pressures. Hopefully he can get himself a sack. So Chargers out here to punt. It looks like J.K. Scott here, 4th and 4. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Still waiting for the punt. J.K. Scott boots it away, and I believe that's Landon Akers. Yep. Fair catch. All right, we're heading back to commercial break. You guys know what that means. We're going back to the chat. Thank you all for hanging in here, as this is my first ever watch party that I've ever done. So sorry, it's a little new to the game for me, but definitely fun to watch some Rams with you. Let's see. I think the Rams Steelers will always be the first, though. Yeah, Kenny Pickett's burner says that. Definitely, I know that you're a Steelers fan, but still, thank you so much for stopping in the stream, talking some Rams, watching some Rams with me. Let's see. Johnny Ripple says Hardy is showing well, pressure again, holding up on run plays, even though he was 240 pounds. Yeah, again, Hardy's looking better than I thought. I heard that he was having a really good camp. I know a lot of people are really excited about Daniel Hardy. For me, I was like, okay, I just want to see it in a game setting, but he's actually looking really, really good early on, especially in those pass pressure plays. He seems to be getting to Chase Daniel. Once again, he almost had a sack, and he had a good pressure there on that last play to force that 3rd down. Kenny Pickett's burner says it's 10:30 for me right now. This game will be over around 1 a.m. for me. That's honestly crazy. Right now it's 8:31 for me. Johnny Ripple says, I don't know Whitley either. I don't know where he came from. Maybe signed from the practice squad from another team. He's definitely not familiar for me, which is interesting because for me, it's always, like, I usually know the Rams team like the back of my hand, but let's see what ends up happening here. Does this game even have any commercial breaks? For me, it's just staying on. Let's see. I guess for NFL Plus games, there's no commercials, so it's just nobody talking, and it's just showing shots of the fans and stuff. Interesting. Let's see. I'd say definitely the most impressive players for me so far is very early on in the game. Definitely Daniel Hardy won, getting plenty of pressures, and like Johnny Ripple said, he's holding up in the run defense too, which is looking really good. And also Robert Rochelle's looking really good. As far as people underperforming so far that I've seen, Terrell Bird just let up that touchdown, and then Logan Bruss kind of got blown up on one of those plays. So interesting to see how the rest of the game unfolds. NFL Plus will flop, yeah, for sure. NFL Plus is a little bit interesting, but at least I can watch the Rams. That's all that matters. The edge rusher number 51 for the Rams is actually doing very good. He got the quarterback like 3 times already. I know. Apparently that is Whitley, according to Johnny Ripple. I have no idea who that is. I think he's a newcomer to the team, so nice to see Whitley doing well. So Rams got the ball once again. Shotgun set here for Bryce Perkins. Jake Funk to the right of him. I don't see Tutu Atwell still. Bryce Perkins dropping back here. He heaves it deep, and that looks like pass interference. It is pass interference. Great call there by the ref. Try to head deep. I think that's Asante Samuel Jr., the second-year player going in there. Pass interference. Good play for the Rams there. I like how Bryce Perkins took that shot, trusted a receiver, got the pass interference. We got some good yardage there. Yeah, Samuel just absolutely bodied our player out of bounds. Definitely pass interference. We're approaching the 50-yard line, so a good drive so far for the Rams with that pass interference. Bryce Perkins under center, Jake Funk in the backfield. And it is a give to Jake Funk, and he is wrapped up right away. We got dominated from the line. Absolutely nowhere for Jake Funk to go there, unfortunately. That's Rumpf once again. He's been involved on 2 good plays for the Chargers. He's looking pretty good there. But yeah, that's a loss of yards for the Rams. Jake Funk really couldn't do much there. Kendall Blanton had Rumpf to block, and that did not go well. Ooh, 2nd and 12 here for the Rams. Let's see how they respond here. Shotgun set once again. We've seen a lot of shotgun sets with Bryce Perkins so far in the Rams. Jake Funk to the left of him. Let's see what ends up happening. Motion inside. That looked like a false start. But Perkins decides to run, makes a man miss. Good play there, and throws it late there, incomplete. 3rd and 12 coming up. So good job there by Bryce Perkins being able to make someone miss, try to extend the play there. I guess, guys, it's a 3rd and 12 right now. It's preseason. My guess, it's going to be a screenplay, and it's going to go for nothing. Let's see if I get it right. If I know the Rams enough. It's a 3rd and 12 coming up for the Rams. Shotgun set. Bryce Perkins, 4 seconds left. Drop back Perkins. Steps up in the pocket. Gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. 4th and 12 for the Rams. So the offense isn't looking very good so far, unfortunately. Looks like the Rams are getting ready to punt once again. Very ugly drive for the Rams. Looking kind of similar to what last preseason looked like, where they're just kind of not really doing much on offense. Hopefully we can get that turned around here, though. Cameron Dicker getting ready to punt it away. Hopefully no more touchbacks. Punts it down to the 10, and looks like they're getting ready to return this one. Good coverage by the Rams. Wrapped up shy of the 15. All right, we're going back to commercial break. That means let's go back to the chat here. Let's see. When the Rams lose preseason games, it means we will do good in the regular season. Oh yeah, I mean, just look at last year. I don't think we won a preseason game, ended up winning the Super Bowl. So hopefully, let's just lose out, right? So glad Greg Olson is back coaching QBs with the Rams. Great coach for sure. Johnny Ripple. Kenny Pickett's Burner says the Ravens are the best preseason team. Not gonna lie. Yeah, they have a crazy record of no losses. Like, it's so many straight consecutive wins. King Ben says, where are you watching the game? I'm watching here in Colorado, but as far as, like, what I'm streaming it through NFL Plus. It's only $5 a month. Johnny G says Rams need to fix the horns. Yeah, I know a lot of people are adamant to the, kind of like that break in the horn, but for me, like, I'm glad they kept the horn. They didn't just completely eliminate it. I still like the new helmets a lot. I really like the colors, but yeah, I'm kind of indifferent on that. Kevin 11 says, how are you watching the game? NFL Plus. It's really not that expensive, guys. If you sign up for NFL Plus just for preseason games, just for this month, it's literally $5. You can cancel it by September because then we're back in the regular season. Literally $5. I'd definitely do it. Kenny Pickett's Burner says, I miss the old Rams branding. Yeah, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I know that when everything first came out, I wasn't a big fan of the new logo. Still, kind of don't like it. I really like this Rams head logo a lot. But I don't know. The Rams still won a Super Bowl. That's what matters. The Rams are still the Rams. I'm glad that we kept the horn and everything. A lot of people aren't fond of the rebrand, but for me, I actually do kind of like it. I like how futuristic it looks, but there's definitely some things they could have done better for sure. Let's see. Still waiting for it to come back on here. Let's see. Where's Tutu at? Well, I actually don't know. It's really weird. Sean McVay said that he'd be playing in preseason, and it doesn't look like I haven't seen any Tutu Atwell so far, so we'll see what ends up happening with him. I'm not really sure why he's not playing. I don't know if he's nursing an injury or something like that, or maybe they've seen enough they want him to be starting. I don't know. It's interesting, though, because I definitely remember Sean McVay mentioning that he's going to be getting some playing time in the preseason, so don't really know on that one, man. Let's see. Okay, so we're back here. Chase Daniel under center, drops back. He has some pressure, and there we go. That is a sack. I believe that is Ernest Brown. What a play by the Rams. Wow. Oh, that's actually Bobby Brown. I always get them too confused. Heading into his second year, gets a good sack there. Nice to see there, Bobby Brown. Under center here, Chase Daniel drops back once again, throws it outside, and is almost picked off. Derion Kendrick. What a play. That actually would have been a pick six if he just got his hands on it, ended up carrying it off. Great break up there by Derion Kendrick. Really excited to see. Broke on that out route. Derion Kendrick almost had a pick six there. I'm excited to see that because he's been talked about all this preseason. I'm like, okay, I want to see this guy in action. Almost a pick six. Great play there by Derion Kendrick breaking on that out route. Let's see if we can get him a pick. Third and 19, Rams playing a bunch of off-zone coverage. It's a screen. Gives it to Josh Kelly, and they are short. So great possession there by the Rams. We got a Bobby Brown sack. Very, very nice to see. And then we almost see Derion Kendrick, the rookie, has been balling out in camp. He nearly gets a pick six. Most positive defensive possession for the Rams, man. Johnny Ripple says, yeah, let's get a sack. Yeah, that was nice to see. I always get Ernest Brown and Bobby Brown confused. I have to get that down. JJ 14 Soul Studio says, pretty sure Tutu's not going to play because of Van Jefferson's injury. Can't afford to lose another wide receiver who they have plans for this year. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. Another punt here for the Chargers. Got some good air under that punt, and oh my gosh. That punt was muffed, and yeah, that's a flag. He called for a fair catch, but he got hit, so wow, there's flags everywhere. Yeah, the Chargers player did a dirty play. He called for a fair catch. We're just going to down it there, got hit. So that's going to give the Rams some free yardage there. Yeah, dirty play there by that Charger. Good job by the Rams rallying and getting the ball, though. That was a PED sack. Bobby Brown will be a major rotational guy after his suspension. He looks huge, though. Yeah, that's where I was confused. I thought it was Ernest Brown because I thought that since he was suspended, he couldn't play even preseason games. So I was like, I guess that's Ernest Brown. But, man, nice to see Bobby Brown there, getting in there, getting a sack. That's funny. Let's see. Kenny Pickett went 13 for 15 tonight. Oh, that's awesome, man. Definitely going to have to watch some of those highlights later. All right, the Rams just inside the 50 in the Chargers territory. Perkins under center, Jake Funk in the backfield once again. Still no Tutu Atwell to be seen, unfortunately, for us. And that's Jake Funk getting some good yards. Once again, some patience. Makes a man miss. It gets up there 3 to 4 yards. Let's see. Rams going to smack those pretenders, name the Bills. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for it, especially with Von Miller. You know, he's trying to take away all our players like OBJ and everything. Hopefully we can get those Bills. Kenny Pickett-Burns says he got a game-winning touchdown. That's awesome, man. Cool to see young players doing good. So we got a 2nd and 7 here coming up for the Rams as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. And they are on the Chargers' 44-yard line. Jake Funk in the backfield, and it's another give inside to him. Very, very crowded in there. Maybe only got a yard or two. Jake Funk's doing his best, man, but there's not good blocking out there for him. Let's see. JJ Ford in Porcel Studio says, Bolt on back to San Diego. No one cares in LA about the Pooper Chargers. Sorry, not sorry. I'm right with you, JJ Ford Productions. Or Porcel Productions. Studios, my bad. Johnny Ripple says, did I confuse the Browns? Is it Ernest Brown? Is Ernest Brown suspended? No, I think you actually got it right. I get confused with the Browns too, man. Rams, Bills, Super Bowl. I'd be all for that. I got a 3rd and 5 here coming up for the Rams, but unfortunately got a quarter end heading into the second quarter. Gonna be interesting to see what ends up happening here. Yeah, so what I'd say from that first quarter, as we were heading into the second quarter, going into commercial break, things that I learned so far from that is, first off, Robert Oshel playing really, really good into year 2. It looks like the most comfortable DB out there on the field. I'd say Daniel Hardy, he's looked really, really good at coming off that edge. And then this new guy, Whitley, who I had known nothing about, he's doing really good on the other opposite edge from Daniel Hardy. So good to see that edge rusher position. We got some good depth there. Bobby Brown obviously got that sack. Good job powering his way through there. Who's some other players that have impressed? Jake Funk's looked really patient out there. Really not a lot to work with, the bad blocking, but he's done what he could. Darion Kendrick, he almost got a pick 6. He's been balling all camp. So I'd say Darion Kendrick, Robert Rochelle, those two guys, Daniel Hardy, and Whitley. Those are my top 4 guys who have impressed so far in this first quarter. Let's see. Jeremiah says, are you going to continue Rams franchise gameplay on Madden? No, actually. That means that you've been watching for a while, man. I stopped that a while ago, just mainly focused on the Rams as far as just like real life NFL, not really Madden or anything like that. So unfortunately I'm not, but I'm glad you enjoyed that. Jack Robinson says, our first steps back to the Super Bowl is making other teams respect the run. For sure. Our run game last year was not really that dangerous. It didn't look that dangerous at all. Hopefully we can get that improved here. I think we will with a healthy Cam Akers. Obviously he has more time over the offseason, had his first camp to be able to play through. Hopefully our run game's going to look better. I think it will. And then adding the addition of Allen Robinson just makes our passing game even scarier. So hopefully Sean McVay continues to trust the run game, rely on the run game, play action off of that with the pass. And I agree with you. If we want to get back to the Super Bowl, we definitely have to have a better running game. Let's see. If we win, party. Rams are gangsta. Let's see. Still waiting for it to come back here. Still 7-0 for the Chargers, leading right now. And we are back. So here we go. First play of the second quarter. Hopefully the Rams can convert this here, continue to get this drive down the field and get a touchdown. All right, 3rd and 5 here coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. Once again, first play of the second quarter. Hopefully we can convert this here, flip the field, let's see what we can do here. Bryce Perkins all alone. It's a spread set here. Drops back and... Bryce Perkins is still on his feet. What the heck? Bryce Perkins gets a first down, making people miss, shedding people. That looked so bad. It looked like we were going to get sacked somehow. He gets out of there and he picks up the first down. Great play there by Bryce Perkins. spins off the guy, spins off another guy. Oh my god, he's looking like Joe Burrow, just with the offensive line collapsing in front of him, all these guys coming at him, just making him miss. Once again, Bryce Perkins is just great. He's a very mobile quarterback, being able to make people miss. I don't know how he got that first down, but great play there by Bryce Perkins. 1st and 10 for the Rams, all because of Bryce Perkins. We are under center here, single back set. It's a give inside. Raymond Calais gets about 6 yards. Good run there. Once again, great play there by Bryce Perkins, making both guys miss, scrambling outside. I really liked that play. Perkins does have some wheels. Once again, guys, I don't want to be sounding like I'm asking for money or anything like this, but for me to read your chat easier, because I'm watching the game on my computer, just full screen, all of the way I can see on the chat is on the phone screen. So if you guys give me a super chat, it highlights it and it's the top priority comment. So if you really have something to ask me, you can do that. If not, that's completely fine. 2nd and 4 coming up. Bryce Perkins under center, gives it back. Raymond Calais trying to power through. He looks just short of the first down. Coming for a 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches situation here. But the Rams are looking good on this drive. Third and 1 here for the Rams. 13 minutes, 11 seconds left in this second quarter. Interesting to see. So the Rams are 2 for 4 on 3rd down conversions. So are the Chargers. Let's see how the Rams fare on this 3rd and 1. Perkins under center once again. Raymond Calais in the backfield. I'm guessing this is going to be a run. Let's see. In motion, we give it to Calais. Stop behind the line. Unfortunately, that's going to be a 3rd and 2. Troy Reeder, for whatever reason, is balling out versus us now. I don't know how he came downfield and stopped us. It's going to be a 4th and 1 coming up here for the Rams. We never saw that from Troy Reeder, coming downhill, reading the play right and stopping the run. That's very weird to see. Fourth and 1. Rams are going for it. I like this. We got Raymond Calais in the backfield. Bryce Perkins under center. Let's see what ends up happening here. Come on, guys. So give inside Raymond Calais. He ends up getting that first down. Good push there. I really like to see Raymond Calais' speed with 2 use there. Good push up front. Ended up converting on the 4th and 1. 4th and 1, showing the Chargers who's boss there. Good job, Rams. It's cool to see that aggressiveness. I really like that call by the Rams. It's preseason. Let's go for it. Oh, man, I appreciate it. JJ Fording Porcel Studios gives me a super chat. I do appreciate it. I'll read it after this play, definitely. Thank you so much, man. It really helps support the channel. Really trying to improve the quality, trying to get new cameras. All the super chats do go towards that. Thank you so much. So here we go. Ooh, it's a nice throw there by Bryce Perkins to Bryson Hopkins. That's a little tongue twister there. He gets about 5 to 6 yards. Nice little play out of the spread set for the Rams. But yeah, once again, thank you so much, JJ Fording Porcel Studios, for that super chat. I really, really do appreciate it, as I'm saving for a camera. He says, I just want to see these guys get experience, come out healthy, and compete for a spot on the team or practice squad. Our 3rd, 4th, 5th stringers beating somebody on a game that doesn't count. I know, right? Well, I'm right with you. This game really doesn't count on who wins, who loses. It's just really about fighting for those roster spots. Thank you so much again. You don't know how much it means for that super chat, man. Thank you. Shotgun set here for the Rams. Bryce Perkins gives it inside. A little bit of a sloppy handoff there. I don't even know if we got picked up the first down there. That's A.J. Rose there as a running game. Just trying to get going here, but it's a 3rd and 1. I have faith, man. I think the Rams can convert. We're moving on this drive. Let's see what ends up happening. Especially when you got a guy like Bryce Perkins who can just shed off those sacks like nothing. I'm confident. I think we can convert this. I'm actually kind of liking Bryce Perkins as our QB2, honestly. I know a lot of people like the Wolf. I really like the Wolf too, but Bryce Perkins, he's showing out. 3rd and 1 here for the Rams. It's a play action. I really, really like that call. Bryce Perkins makes another man miss, and he gets another first down. I really like that element to Bryce Perkins' game, making people miss. He made another 2 guys miss, gets the first down. That mobility really coming in clutch. once again, guys, I really wouldn't be surprised if we see Bryce Perkins as that QB2 over John Wolford. He's making these defensive linemen miss. He's making these cornerbacks miss. Really nice job. He looks like he's really fighting for that QB position. Really, really liking what I'm seeing there out of Bryce Perkins. And we're almost getting into that end zone, man. We're at the 9-yard line of the Chargers. Let's go. Shotgun set here for Bryce Perkins. Nice long drive going here. Bryce Perkins dropping back in the shotgun set. Has time. Steps up in the pocket to run it. He has some space. Ooh, he gets hit by Troy Reeder there. Former Ram. He gets about 5 yards shy of the goal line. Hopefully we can get a touchdown here. Let's show Troy Reeder who's boss. Let's get this in the end zone, man. I'm really liking Perkins. I was skeptical when people I can't say that word, but you guys know what I mean. Skeptical about people saying that he should be the QB2, saying he should be over the Wolf. Again, I really like the Wolf, but he's showing out, man. He's really got that grit. He's scrambling, looking good. Second and goal here from the 5-yard line. Shotgun set. Looks like the Chargers could be bringing a blitz here at the Rams. There's a give inside. A.J. Rose stuffed up there. He actually almost gets the touchdown. Almost looked like he fumbled there. Great power there from A.J. Rose, a guy who we haven't really seen a lot. Almost punches it into the end zone. Nice effort there. Third and goal coming up for the Rams. I'm confident we can score this, man. Really, really good power there. Good job, A.J. Rose. Almost in there. 3rd and 1. Let's go. Yeah, show him who's boss. Yeah, A.J. Rose looks like he fumbled there, but he's able to jump back onto the pile, pick it up. Here we go, 3rd and goal on the 1. This is where we got to punch it in, guys. Who's boss here on the goal line? A.J. Rose in the backfield, Bryce Perkins under center. 3rd and goal. Who's going to get this? Bring the motion in. J.J. Koski coming in motion. It is a give inside. A.J. Rose spins off. Touchdown, Rams. Let's go. Great play there, A.J. Rose. He gets stuffed by 2 guys, able to spin off, make his way into the end zone. I love the grit from these young players, fighting for those spots. Even though he's stuffed right there, makes something out of nothing, spins off, shows that power. A.J. Rose, keep an eye on that guy. First touchdown of the season. Really, really nice to see there. I really like how we went for it. Obviously, this drive wouldn't have been possible if Bryce Perkins didn't make those 2-3 guys miss off of the spins on that 3rd down. Bryce Perkins looking really, really good. A.J. Rose really fighting for that. Great touchdown. Extra point here. Cameron Dicker, the punter, is going for an extra point, and he actually got it, but it looks like there was a timeout called. Flag, it looks like, actually. Let's go. It's a penalty against the Chargers, but it looks like the Rams are going to accept the field goal and enforce it on the kickoff. There are 12 guys on the defense, it looks like, for the Chargers. I think that the Rams are going to just take the extra point there and kick it off. Let's see, they actually might be going. Oh, so it looks like we accepted the penalty. Cameron Dicker gets another rep here for the extra point. It's interesting. I think he's actually a punter, but he made the extra point, so we'll see what he can do here. That drive was actually really fun to watch. Let's see if Cameron Dicker can put it through the post and tie it 7-7 here. Yep, 2 for 2 on the extra points. Good job there, right by Cameron Dicker, right down the middle. So it looks like we aren't playing Matt Gay, keeping him healthy. Great drive by the Los Angeles Rams. Really, really impressive production there by Bryce Perkins, making guys miss left and right. Good reads, fighting for every yard. Then A.J. Rose getting that power in there. Really good to see. So let's head back to the chat here. Once again, special mention to JJ Fording, Poor Soul Studios for that super chat. Cannot thank you enough for that. Once again, if you guys want to have me see your comments when the game is going, super chats are the easiest way, but when it goes on commercial, I'll come back to the chat and visit what you guys have to say. Johnny G says, Mina Kimes rocking Rams gear despite being a Seahawks fan. That's awesome. Let's see. Mark says, good evening, House. Great to see Ramley back in action. How the rookies looking in the defensive backs O-line? Yeah, so the rookies are actually looking really good. Daniel Hardy has had some really good rushes there off the edge, has been providing some great pressure. And then as far as the defensive backs, Robert Rochelle's been getting some great playing time in there. I think he's looked the best. Darion Kendrick, who's been a camp standout so far for the Los Angeles Rams, looked really, really amazing in camp. He actually almost had a pick six. So that's been looking good. As far as offensive line, they're a little bit patchy. Logan Brust looked really good, our rookie at right guard, getting some playing time in there. He looked good on the screen, was able to lead the way and help the Rams get a first down, but then he kind of got blown up and then let up a sack. So offensive line looks a little bit shaky for the backups, but everything else that you mentioned, they've been looking actually really, really good. JJ Fording Poor Soul Studios, I don't know why I always mess up your name, but that's your name. He says, no worries, bro, keep the content going. Thank you so much, though, man. Again, super chats do mean the world to me. Really, really trying to save up to improve the quality. Like, I know that the camera I'm using right now for the live streams, it's not the best camera, and I'm really trying to improve that by getting a new one. So all the super chats and everything just goes towards getting a new camera for you guys. But once again, don't feel pressure to do super chats, but definitely welcome them. JJ Fording Poor Soul Studio says Perkins gets my nod as QB2 as well. Yeah, again, I really like John Wolford, and I think it's just because what we were able to see, just, you know, a guy who used to be an IT person come into the Rams, get a win against the Cardinals, then help lead half of the game against the Seahawks, one of our divisional rivals in the playoffs. Looking really good in there. I think a lot of Rams fans just like Wolford because of that and what he was able to do. But honestly, Bryce Perkins is looking really, really strong here at QB2. Let's see. Pulled up our big boy pants. Yeah, let's go. There's a White Acres. I know. It's always funny that, like, one of the times it said, like, transaction, Rams have activated Akers off of the injury reserve. I was like, wait, Cam Akers is back? And then I was like, oh, it's Landon Akers. Who's holding for the extra point? I actually don't know. I wasn't looking for that. I'll check next time. Annette Mendoza says, Rose looks good. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Or actually, you had corrected me on this once. You're not a man, you're actually a girl, so I agree with you. Let's see, you still got slow shots here, not quite in the game. 7-7 for the Rams. This is actually, I think, more points than we had against the Chargers last year in the preseason. Rams are looking good so far, really like to fight. We are back here with some football. Kickoff getting ready to get underway. Let's see what Jody Camillus has cooked up here for the kick coverage. Hopefully it's looking good. Takes it out here, finding a little bit of room, making some guys miss, but they couldn't get to the 25. Great coverage by the Rams. I love it. I love it. Jody Camillus' special teams is looking really good so far. Khalil Mack's getting interviewed. Yeah, Chargers really trying to duplicate what the Rams are doing as far as bringing in superstars and trying to get to the Super Bowl, but we all know only the Rams can do that, right? Still waiting here, Khalil Mack interview. Okay, here we go. Chase Daniel under centered here with a single back look, motioned his tight end. Gives it to the back. It finds no room. Great stuff there by the Rams. We were in the backfield in a hurry. Stopped him right at the line. Good job by the Rams D. Gervais playing that inside linebacker. Yeah, he is. So we got a second down. This is fun, guys. This is a fun watch party. It definitely took me a little bit to get into it and just kind of how to do it. So I apologize for that, but definitely getting a little bit into the groove. Nice fun, just chill and watch some Rams with you guys. 2nd and 10, 7:05 left in the second quarter. Chargers trying to move down the field. Gets it inside there. Linebackers picked him up. That's probably about a 4 or 5 yard gain there, setting up a 3rd and 5. Let's see. Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, Bills, all trying to imitate the Rams. Yeah, I know. It's like the whole NFL is trying to imitate the Rams after they were criticizing how we built a team. Go out and win a Super Bowl, prove them all wrong. I guess they all want to repeat. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Chase Daniel in the shotgun, looks like here. See what they can end up doing. Let's see some Rams defense, maybe a pick, maybe a sack. I'd like to see that. Chase Daniel has time, though. Finds it outside, incomplete. Another great drive by this Rams defense. We're going to get the ball back here. That's another stop for the Rams. We're looking really, really solid on defense here. Most sacks since 2014. They're showing a list. Aaron Donald 98, Chandler Jones 90, Cameron Jordan 85 or 85.5, Von Miller 80.5, Khalil Mack 76.5. Aaron Donald leading the way at 98 sacks. By the way, guys, what do you think of Von Miller recruiting OBJ and trying to bring former Rams to the Bills? It bothers me a little bit. You know, he said he was going to stay with the Rams, ends up signing with the Bills. Now he's trying to bring everybody else there. Let me know what you think. J.K. Scott getting ready to punt this one away. Gets it off. Pretty good punt there. And Akers is returning it. Got about 5-6 yards. So Jody Camillus' special teams with the backups isn't looking good as far as the returns go. Coverage is looking really good though. As we head to commercial once again, you guys know what that means. We go back to the chat here and see what you guys have to say. Victor Mendez says, "Let's go Rams." I agree with you, man. Welcome in. JJ Fording Porcel Studio says, "I only ask because whoever wins the holder job will be who wins the punter battle, in my opinion." That's a good. Oh yeah, that's a good take actually. I myself am saying Riley Dixon's gonna win out this punter battle over Cameron Dicker. Just has more experience. He has showed out a little bit better in camp, but I'll definitely look for that. And it's gonna be interesting to see who ends up winning that. It's still so weird how we don't have Johnny Hekker anymore. It's just like, I don't know, man. It just feels weird. Let's see. Hi from California. Welcome in, Victor. Says, JJ Fording Porcel Studio says, "I can't watch the game until midnight here." Oh, man, that's hard. Victor says, "OBJ staying in LA, running it back." Yeah, I mean, let's get that good positive energy. I know Von Miller's really trying to recruit him there. All the different things. OBJ's kind of going along with it. Hopefully the Rams have like a... Payo Time says that his conclusion is that the Rams... His hypothesis is that the Rams have a handshake agreement with Odell. It's not announced yet, but they have a handshake agreement. And he'll be like the PR is going to be saying like, OBJ comes in to save the Rams wide receiver core. So hopefully, you know, OBJ is going to be able to stay here in LA, doesn't go to Buffalo. But the Rams still have a pretty stacked wide receiver core nonetheless. I have to refresh my water pretty soon here. After talking for a long time, voice goes out. You know, it's kind of dry throat, so hopefully you can get some water here pretty soon. Let's see. All right, we're back in the game here. Looks like both teams still calling plays. 6 minutes left here. 6 minutes, 14 seconds to be precise, left in the second quarter. Rams and Chargers still calling the plays here. Hopefully the Rams can go on another great drive and score a punch into those Chargers. Show Troy Reeder and the rest of the former Rams who went to the Chargers what's up. All right, shotgun set here for Bryce Perkins. Looks like Raymond Calais next to him in the shotgun. Still no Tutu Atwell. Just drop back. It looks like Perkins heads outside. Not the best throw there, and we could not haul it in, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Somebody said the game's a little ahead where you are at. Yeah, definitely is. For me, I'm watching on NFL Plus, so it's a little bit behind, but still keeping up with you guys. Once again, if you guys have long comments while I'm watching the game, don't feel pressured to, but if you really have a question or you really want me to see a comment, all you have to do is super chat. It highlights it, pins it to the top. I can see it on the phone easily while I'm watching the game. If you have that, you can definitely do that. If not, you're totally fine. You can just watch the game and comment normally. Shotgun set here once again. Bryce Perkins, 2nd and 10. Not a big fan of the call. It's a give inside to Raymond Calais, but he's able to get about 3 to 4 yards. Really not a big fan of that call, the inside handoff on a 2nd and 10, but sets up a 3rd and 6 here for the Rams. 3rd and manageable. Hopefully we can convert this. And if you guys are in here and you have not dropped a like, definitely drop a like down below. Helps this stream go out to more NFL fans like you, Rams fans like you, Chargers fans, whoever's in the chat here. Just drop a like. A little quick and simple way, free way to be able to help my channel out, push this content to more people. All right, shotgun set here, 3rd and 6 for the Rams. Raymond Calais next to Bryce Perkins. Let's see what Bryce Perkins can do here. Perkins drops back. Has some time, heaves it deep. A little bit of an ugly deep ball, but it is brought in. What a catch, he breaks the tackle. Oh my gosh, a touchdown. Lance McCutcheon on the deep touchdown, what a play. Deep throw by Bryce Perkins. Lance McCutcheon just shows up out of nowhere, snags that ball, mosses the defenders, breaks 2 defenders, and gets a touchdown. What a play. That's about a 60-yard touchdown play. He just wouldn't go down. Moss is a guy. What a play by Lance McCutcheon, a guy who's really trying to make the roster. Hasn't gotten any playing time on the Rams. What a play. Best play of the preseason so far as a Rams fan. Let's go. Oh man, that's awesome. So whoever asked this question earlier, it looks like Riley Dixon's holding the kicker holding for the kicker. Extra point is good. So I'd say Riley Dixon is punter 1. But what a play, Lance McCutcheon, 60-yard bomb. Not only musses the defender, but breaks off 2 tackles. What a play. Let's go. All right, we're heading back to commercial break. Let's see what ends up happening here. Let's go to the chat here. Yeah, everybody's excited in here. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the chat? It's all scrolling. Okay. JJ Ford in Port Soul Studio says all OBJ has to do is watch Vaughn talk about how he sat in the bathroom for over an hour trying to figure out how to back is awesome. And Johnny G spammed up the ram emojis. If you guys were excited about that, drop a like. Put some fires in the comments down below. That was awesome to see. And sorry, also the stream's a little bit behind here, so I'm sure everything's happening a little bit late here. Let's see. That was awesome, man. I don't think we've seen anything from Lance McCutcheon so far. And then just to see him absolutely moss somebody, take it to the house, break those tackles, awesome to see, especially for a younger guy trying to prove it. Even if he doesn't make the Rams roster, he still made a case to make it on somebody else's roster. What a play and a big highlight play. This might be the most points that the Rams have had in the last 2 preseasons, actually, because the Rams did not score much in the preseason in past years. Let's actually check that. Rams preseason schedule 2021, because last year we did not score that many points. So last year we had 12 points versus the Broncos. I was there in person. 16 points against the Raiders and 6 points against the Chargers. So all we have to do is break our 16-point record that we set last preseason. We're already at 14 right now. It's awesome to see these Rams rolling, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got everybody spamming the Rams in the chat. Appreciate it. Drop some fires in the chat. Drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. There's Rams in a rat. JJ Fording Porcel Studio says, did McVay meet in the end zone to high-five him? Lol. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. McVay is so fun to have as a head coach. What a play. I'm so excited for Lance McCutcheon, man. Like, again, it's plays like that that helps you make teams and helps set your family up for success in the future. Once again, he may not make the Rams roster, but he may have just made somebody else's roster by making that play. Awesome to see for Lance McCutcheon there. Let's see, it's a little frozen. Let's reload the page. Oh, there we go. There we go. 14-7 Rams lead. We've been storming here. Great defensive plays. 2 back-to-back possessions with a touchdown. We're looking really good here in preseason. Tyler says OBJ. Oh, let's see. OBJ says Tyler says OBJ hopefully will save because it kind of seems the Rams saved his career. Yeah, for sure. And LA is just for OBJ, right? Like it just fits who he is. Good for his business. All of that. Just hopefully OBJ ends up coming back. If he doesn't come back, it doesn't mean that the Rams are just going to be terrible or anything like that. No way. But you know, I just hope to see him back for his sake. And he's really fun to watch. Great wide receiver 3 too. Still waiting for it to come back here. Again, on NFL Plus, it's weird. It doesn't really go to commercials. It just kind of showing shots at the stadium, but still not showing any action yet. JJ Ford and Poor Soul Studio says at Tyler 100% agreed. Let's see. Yeah, again, I don't think that it's a make or break thing. If the Rams don't bring back OBJ, it doesn't mean that the Rams are not going to make a Super Bowl. It doesn't mean that they're a terrible team. It's just like he'd be a great addition, especially with Van Jefferson going down. Amazing wide receiver 3. Obviously, he'd come back probably around November time frame, something like that. Hopefully, we can bring him back. But if not, all the luck to Odell. Hopefully, he does get out there in Buffalo. This is still fun to watch, man. It's so fun to hang out and talk Rams with you. Be able to watch Rams live with you and react live. I'm not going to be doing this in the regular season, but let me know in the chat down below if you wanted me to do more watch parties like this for the rest of the preseason. Because, once again, I'm not going to do it in the regular season just because I get so into the games. I'm focused. I'm not going to talk at all. But let me know, guys, if you want me to do this more in the preseason for the Rams. All right. Rams kicking it off once again to the Chargers. Let's see this defense step up once again. Here comes a return once again. Great coverage by the Rams. Never mind, he's breaking out there, making some plays, gets past the 25, but overall some good coverage once again by Jody Camillus' special teams. Yeah, they're showing the game recap so far of all the scores. I still think that play that Terrell Burgess let up that deep touchdown very much hurts his position there for that safety spot. Just because the Rams have so many there, he hasn't had a lot of playing time. He has to show out here, let up that deep touchdown. But the Rams offensively have been looking really good. Defensively, we almost had a pick six from Darion Kendrick, the rookie. Looking really good on the edges there. It looks like we took Daniel Hardy out of the game at that edge position. Got some beefier guys out there on the edge rushers. Shotgun Chase Daniel drops back, throws a quick one there, targeting the linebackers, and a great tackle there by Jake Gervais. Second and 8 there for the Chargers. Good reaction by our linebackers. Our defense is looking really locked in, and we're only beginning to rotate more guys who are backups to the backups to the backups, if you know what I mean. Like, took Daniel Hardy out of that edge rusher position, bringing in some other guys. So we're really seeing the depth of this roster. Give inside to Spiller, and we are right there. That is Bobby Brown once again. First he gets the sack, then he sheds a block, stops the run right from the start. Still a little confused because I thought he got suspended, but I guess he's playing in the preseason, but we'll see. So third down coming up for the Chargers. We're looking really good. Yeah, Bobby Brown's looking really good. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Chargers. Let's get off the field here. 4:04 left in the second quarter. Drop back. Chase Daniel has time to throw, steps up, decides to scramble, and he's got the first down and plenty more. Probably about 20 yards of space to run there, unfortunately. First down for the Chargers. The 35-year-old quarterback gets a huge gain. You don't want to see that. We didn't have much pressure from the Rams defensive line. Have a lot of backups to the backups. Unfortunate play there, but hopefully we can rebound. .22-yard run there by Chase Daniel. As it's a give inside, Isaiah Spiller, I believe it is, makes a couple guys miss and probably gets 3 to 4 yards on the run there. Pretty solid defense by the Rams. Second and 7 here for the Chargers. Shotgun set. We got Daniel Hardy back out there. Going to keep my eye on him. I really, really want to see Chris Garrett out there, but Hardy's been balling out too. Give inside Isaiah Spiller. Picks up the first down, it looks like, for the Chargers. Good inside run there. He has a good quick twitch ability to cut right when he sees that gap. He just kind of cuts, shifts upfield. He's looking pretty good so far for the Chargers. All right, first down for the Chargers. 2:18 left in the second quarter, approaching the 2-minute warning. I formation for the Chargers, and I believe that is still Isaiah Spiller in the backfield with one of their players in motion here. Gives inside, Isaiah Spiller bounces outside and gets another 3 to 4 yards. Yeah, Isaiah Spiller looks pretty twitchy, quick twitch. Looking pretty good for the Chargers so far. 2-minute warning here. You guys know the drill. Go into commercial. Gonna go back to the chat and see what you guys have to say. Let's see. Bobby Brown with a nice play against the run. Yeah, Bobby Brown's looking good. He had the sack and then sheds a block, gets a good play to run. Looking really good so far for Bobby Brown. Who do you think will become the cornerback 3 by the end of the year? It's really tough to say, actually, because I'd say Robert Rochelle or David Long Jr., they just have experience. They've played well in our system thus far with the Rams. But Darion Kendrick, he's looking really good. He's a playmaker, so I wouldn't count him out. I'd probably say David Long Jr. or Robert Rochelle, but it's really up to anybody here. If anybody balls in the preseason like they've been doing in camp, it wouldn't put it past Darion Kendrick to take that spot. Let's see here. Johnny Ripple says with Brown's suspension, he can practice with the team and play for all preseason. Suspension is just week 1 through week 6 of the regular season. Appreciate you for clearing that up for me, Johnny Ripple. I was a little unfamiliar with the suspensions and everything just because, to be honest, the Rams really don't have that many suspensions. Rams players don't really get in trouble, so, hopefully Bobby Brown will be able to play really well after that suspension, but he's playing well in preseason so far. Let's see. Just waiting for it. It's on commercial break. If you guys have any comments, you can definitely let me know, or any questions like that. Just waiting for it to come back from commercial break here. Oh, there we go. I guess we are back from commercial break. Sorry about that. 1:17 left in the game here. Looks like 2nd and 10 for the Chargers here. Hopefully we can continue to keep these possessions long, or not keep them long, but keep these downs and distance long for them. 2nd and 10 here for the Chargers. They are approaching our 20, so hopefully we don't let them inside anymore. Give inside Isaiah Spiller on the late handoff. Man, he's looking really good so far. That's not Isaiah Spiller, Joshua Kelly. They keep switching their running backs, and they look like they have the same number. Third and 5 coming up. 57 seconds left in the first half. Drops back in the shotgun. 3rd and 5 here. Oh, wow. They just burnt the Rams, and that's a touchdown, unfortunately. Great route by that Chargers player. He absolutely burnt our defender there. I couldn't tell who it was quickly enough. Good route there. Chargers looking to tie it up right before halftime. Fake crossing route came back. That was a great route there by the Chargers. Yeah, it looks like that young Rams corner bit too much inside on that fake inside back outside route. Unfortunate for the Rams. Good touchdown there by the Chargers. 14-14 is going to be the score if this extra point is good, and it is. Let me do this so you guys can know the score. There we go. Let's just try to pin this comment here. There we go. Yeah, good route there by the Chargers. We just bit a little too hard inside on that fake slant back outside route. I will give it to him. It was a good route for sure, but definitely one of our younger, unproven guys there in coverage. Let's see. Do you think Atwell will become wide receiver 3? At least for the time being. Right now, with Van Jefferson being injured, I do think that will be the case. Maybe Jacob Harris rotates in there a little bit, but I do think he has that wide receiver 3 capability there, in that he's going to be the guy stepping up at least at the start of the season before Van Jefferson ends up coming back. And he's not playing in preseason, so that could speak volumes of just like the Rams trusted him. They don't want to get him injured or anything. Meanwhile, Jake Funk on the return gets it out to the 20. Not a big fan of Jake Funk on the return. Not the fastest guy, not the shiftiest guy, but getting reps there. I'm guessing the Rams are just going to kind of run out the clock right here before half. Still in the huddle, calling the plays. "31 seconds left here in the half. 14-14. So it's a single back set for the Rams, very heavy formation. I'd say they're probably going to run this, and they do, so they're probably going to just run it out here into halftime, take it 14-14 into half. Yeah, looks like the Rams are playing this one conservative, so looks like it's going to be 14-14 heading into halftime. Very good half of football by the Rams. I'd say the second quarter they looked a lot better than the first quarter. Very good guys to keep an eye on here, and they've stepped up. There have been some guys who have disappointed, which we'll talk about. Let's get back into the comments here as it is halftime. I don't see any live chat right now, so if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know down below as it is halftime. Also, I'm going to go and refill my water bottle here, so I'll be back quickly. It is halftime, so good time to get some water. I'll be right back. All right. Good half of football so far. Once again, I would say that the Rams had a better second quarter of football rather than the first quarter. Started to look a little bit better. Players definitely did flash. I'll first check to see if you guys have commented any questions, and if not, we'll get into some of the players that have stood out and some players that have disappointed. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like the moves of Wagner and Robinson will be bigger than Miller and OBJ. Yeah, I agree with you, and I think that we honestly did get better this offseason. I know that a lot of people may think that that is biased, but first you take a look at the addition of Bobby Wagner. You see, we are adding to a position that we've really been struggling in. No offense to Troy Reader, but he was just not at linebacker. Expected to be a special teams linebacker, and he ended up playing for us majority as linebacker one before you brought in Ernest Jones. So you improve at your weakest spot that teams continually and incessantly attack, like the 49ers really come to mind. Bring a Hall of Famer in that position, not only to help coach up Ernest Jones, but a guy who leads the NFL in tackles currently right now. One of the best run defenders, so we can stop not only the 49ers, who have an excellent run game, loves to torture us with that, but other teams that have great run games. Also can play coverage. He knows defenses. He'll be the green dot. Very much a veteran and commander of that defense. So you bring in a guy who, at a point that we've just really been weak in. And then you talk about Allen Robinson, a guy who's really underrated, who a lot of times I think it's just situationally where he is kind of similar to Matthew Stafford before we brought him in. Nobody really knew who he was. They thought he wasn't that good. Because he was on the Lions. I think that's the same case with Allen Robinson. He's a guy who's adding a dimension to this offense that we just really haven't had under Sean McVay. Closest comparison to him as far as what he can do is OBJ, just because OBJ can go up, get those contested catches, but he's not as big as Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson's a great jump ball guy, can go up and get it, but he's also twitchy, so adding to a wide receiver core that already has Cooper Kupp on their own, looking good. Hopefully we can bring back OBJ. So I agree with you. The Rams did get better for sure over the offseason. Let's switch this out here. Let's see. Tyler says, also, I think Ernest Jones is going to become a star. Yeah, I agree with you on that. He is already looking really, really good in his rookie year. Then you talk about, once again, bringing in a guy like Bobby Wagner, who I believe he put up like 170 tackles last season. Just has a nose for the football. He knows NFL plays and NFL offenses really, really well. Once again, he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. He's been great, very, very consistent. Definitely the best linebacker we've had for a while. Or in a while, I should say. Let's see. Johnny Ripple says Wagner had 170 tackles last year. Reeder is an ideal backup linebacker. Wagner is just much better. Reeder made a lot of tackles 6 yards down the field. Yeah, I agree with you. Reeder would definitely make those tackles like after other people would make him miss and everything like that. Just really couldn't tackle people very well. Really couldn't read defenses very well at an elite level like Wagner can. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Bringing in Bobby Wagner, I think Rams fans will feel that difference at linebacker with Bobby Wagner in literally the first week of the regular season. I think we're really going to feel it, especially not having a guy like him on this team in just so long. They haven't had a dominant linebacker, so it's going to be really fun. Dino Nugget says 60-yard bomb, big W for sure. What a play by Lance McCutcheon there. Just came out of nowhere, made that great mossing play, then broke the tackles, got a good touchdown. JJ Ford in Porcel Studio says Sammy Watkins was the same body type as Allen Robinson, but couldn't stay healthy. Never has, though. Yeah, for sure. And Allen Robinson definitely going to keep an eye on his health because he does have a little bit of an injury history, not nearly to the extent of Sammy Watkins, but definitely excited to see what Allen Robinson can do. For sure, like I told you guys, I think he's like the Stafford of wide receivers, where it's like he's a really, really good talent that people just overlook because he's been on bad teams and he has had bad quarterback play around him. Just like Stafford had bad organizations and bad teams around him, so did Allen Robinson as far as situationally, what team he was on, the management. He had bad quarterback play, playing for the Jaguars and then playing for the Bears. Not a lot of great quarterback talent there. Talk about Blake Bortles, Nick Foles, Justin Fields, Mitch Trubisky, Andy Dalton. Like, these are not top-tier quarterbacks, not top-tier organizations. So coming in, I think he's like the Matthew Stafford of wide receivers, and he's really going to make his name known across the NFL in this Rams year. Wagner is the best linebacker or middle linebacker since London Fletcher. Fletcher should be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, I totally agree with you. And I think it's just going to be really fun as Rams fans. We're stacked in so many positions. Every level of the defense, we have a Pro Bowler. And you could even argue a Hall of Famer at every position. So very fun. I think it's even more fun just knowing that, hey, we haven't had a dominant linebacker like this. We have not had a future Hall of Famer in quite some time on the Rams at that linebacker position. So it's definitely going to be very, very exciting. Let's go back to the chat here. Tyler says, what do you think of Kyren Williams? I believe he could become a great guy to sub in when Akers needs a break. I'm totally with you there. Kyren Williams, he's not the fastest back, but he was known as one of the best pass blocking running backs in all of college football. And so very excited to see what he could do as far as the pass protection standpoint, but not the fastest running back, but what he really can bring when you go back and watch his highlights, watch his film. He's not the fastest guy, but he can make you miss. He'll make 5-6 guys miss, almost like what we're seeing from Bryce Perkins in this game at quarterback, just making guys fall all over the place, making linemen look silly and get the first down. So really excited to see what Kyren Williams can do, because although, once again, he's not the fastest guy, he not only provides great pass protection, especially for a running back, but he's also a guy who has a lot of grit, and he makes people miss with those moves. He makes up for his speed by having those quick, twitchy moves, which I really like. So hopefully we can see Kyren Williams eventually in preseason. I know coming off of that foot injury that he sustained really right as he got here with the Rams, he's not playing in this game. He may play next week, but I'd really beg him for that third preseason game for Kyren Williams. Let's see. Still at halftime here for the Rams. If you guys have any other questions, definitely let me know, but down below, this is the time to ask. No game, or the game is not on currently, it is still on halftime, so any questions, definitely let me know, and if you haven't already, please drop a like for sure. Let's see. Someday I definitely want to go to SoFi Stadium and visit it and just see what it looks like, because I see so many people going to SoFi. It looks so fun and everything, but me living in Colorado here, it's expensive to fly in a plane to go there, get a ticket. It's just a little inconvenient, but my two main goals on my bucket list that I have never done, first, go to a beach. That's going to be awesome, but number one is going to see SoFi Stadium and watch a Rams game in SoFi Stadium. It just seems like such an electric atmosphere, and just seeing stadiums in person in general, they just look so much bigger, so much more exciting. You can really feel the energy, so that's on my bucket list. Go to a beach and visit SoFi Stadium for the first time. Paul says go Rams. That's right. Jeremiah says Rams Showcase versus Rams House. Oh my gosh. I love Rams Showcase. If you guys have not subscribed to him, definitely go do that. Excellent Rams content creators, as well as Peo Time, Rams House TV. Those are some great guys in the Rams community. Paul says I love SoFi, but it's hot. Yeah, it's hot there for sure. But I think for SoFi Stadium, they do have that roof technology that filters the sun, which is really cool. I don't care if it's 100 degrees, 120 degrees. I'd still want to go to SoFi Stadium and see what it looks like there. I can't imagine what that Oculus looks like, that big screen in person. I'm sure it just looks crazy in there. Let's see, JJ Fording Porcel Studio says you could easily cross both of those off in one weekend. Oh, definitely. That would definitely be my strategy, is to first go to the beach for the first time, but also go to SoFi Stadium for the first time in one weekend. Be awesome to do that versus the Bills in week 1, though. Let's see if it's back on. I don't think it is. It looks like it's still at halftime, unfortunately. I just want to get back in the game and see more of these young guys making plays. Let me know also, guys, down in the comments below who you've been most impressed with and who you still want to see more of in this preseason game. Tyler says, I feel like something that got really forgotten from the playoff run last year was Eric Weddle. He helped us beat the 49ers. Oh, yeah, definitely. That was a crazy story, too. Just coming off the couch, still being in shape to play football. And you're right, he definitely made a huge difference, not only against the 49ers, but I think against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First game against the Cardinals in that Super Bowl. He's playing through that injury. I forgot exactly what it was, but he was a trooper out there, definitely a leader on our defense, which is just crazy. The storyline. And I agree with you that just gets overlooked, and I think it's also a credit to the Rams and how they operate things, getting him caught up and not looking like really a retired guy. He was balling out there. Let's see. JJ Fording Porcel Studio says, I went at night, was lucky, I guess. The scoreboard and sound system will blow your mind. Yeah, I really, that sounds awesome too, by the way, JJ. Just, whether it's in the day or at night, I'd love to go to SoFi Stadium. Both of them just sound really appealing to me. But yeah, hopefully I can go to SoFi Stadium. Hopefully I can go to a beach. Seems perfect just to go to those places. It just seems like it'd be such a crazy atmosphere. SoFi Stadium is definitely one of the great wonders of the world, though. Still at halftime here, so we'll keep reading into the comments if you have anything to say. Jeremiah says, where's Kyren Williams? Yeah, so Kyren Williams sustained a foot injury pretty much right as he got to the Rams, right after he was drafted. So he couldn't really participate in a lot of the team drills or in training camp. Really got in, I believe it was this last week or the week before. So he's still getting his feet wet, coming off of the injury. I don't think McVay wants to rush him back in there, so maybe see him next preseason game or the last one. Good question, though. After talking for a while, your throat kind of hurts. Let's see. Perkins is doing great. I like him as a backup QB. Oh, yeah, for sure. I talked about this earlier in stream that I really like John Wolford and really like the storyline of where he came from and where he is now. And I was really wanting him to be the QB too. I was glad he was last year. But I will say, over these last two preseasons, Bryce Perkins has looked really, really good at QB2. Not only making guys miss, but also extending plays, really fighting for it. You can tell he really wants that QB2 job. Definitely keep your eyes for it. And who knows, maybe next week we see Wolford and Perkins battling it out for that QB2. That'd be really awesome to see the competitiveness in there. But yeah, definitely Bryce Perkins looking really good. Johnny Ripple says Weddle, best 4-game run in the NFL history for a player, and best 4-game congraft. I don't know what you said there, ever for our team. Yeah, for sure. Eric Weddle, still a crazy story, and like you said, one of the best 4-game runs, especially just coming off of the couch, not expecting to play any football, relearning some of the system. I know he's familiar to it, but relearning some of the nuances to the system, being able to play as well as he did, he really did make a big impact. I don't think we would have won the Super Bowl without him. But it looks like we are back here in the game, seeing some reporters here on the sideline, so let's just get back into the action here. Once again, quick friendly reminder, you guys don't have to do this by any means, but if you have a question for me or you really want me to see a comment, drop it in a super chat down below. It really helps highlight it and pin it to the top on the phone. I'm watching it on my computer, so not really staring at the chat during the game. If you really have something to say, you want it to be highlighted, drop in a super chat would really help out the channel, but also would help me spot it. If not, completely fine. Definitely fun just having you guys in here watching some Rams and commenting with me here as we're getting back into the Rams position here on offense. Hopefully we can put up another score. Raymond Calais is in the backfield. Bryce Perkins under center. So Bryce Perkins gives inside Raymond Calais. Bounces around. Still staying on his feet. Probably got about 2-3 yards. Not really a lot of running room for the Rams on the run game, especially with these backups in here. So not a lot of running room for these running backs or anything. They're doing the best that they can. I was liking what I was seeing out of Jake Funk, actually. Looking really patient, but also looking really twitchy when he had the chance, sees a hole, and he'd go into it. But now we're seeing a lot of Raymond Calais, so interesting to see what he can bring to the table for the Rams. Second and 7 here for the Rams. It's an empty set for Bryce Perkins, so nobody alongside of him. See what we can do. It looks like it could be a blitz right here from the Chargers. No, it's a bluff blitz. Perkins under pressure, though. Steps up, makes another man miss. What a player. Almost gets the first down. I really like what Bryce Perkins is doing. It's like guys coming off the edge or off the middle at him, makes a miss, spins off a couple of guys. He's looking really, really good for the Rams so far. 3rd and 1. Once again, I'd say he's really looking like that QB2 for the Rams, even over John Wolford. He's looking really, really solid. I really like that mobility in the Sean McVay offense. Imagine what he could do with the number 1 offense around with him, number 1 people blocking, having Cooper Kupp out there. Not saying I don't like Stafford by any means, but just cool to see a mobility aspect for the Rams. Single back formation, 3rd and 1 here for the Rams. Hopefully we can convert this. Heavier set for the Chargers up front. Looks like they're committing to that run. It is a run. Raymond Calais picks up the first down. Nice. It looked like he was being really patient on that play. Picks up the first down, but there is a flag. I suspect that's a holding. Let's see. Offside by the Chargers. We'll take it. All right, more yards on top of our run. Good job by the Rams there. Even though they were offsides, we still picked up the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Good little run there by Raymond Calais. It looks like Logan Bruss is out of that right guard position. He was playing that a little bit earlier, but it looks like we got A.J. Jackson playing in there. Interesting. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Shotgun set here. Just draining down that clock. It's a give inside. A.J. Rose powering up there, staying on his feet, and gets about another 3 to 4 yards. Good run there by A.J. Rose. I like physicality that he's running with. I like the passion he's running with. Looking really good so far. Got one of the touchdowns for the Rams. 2nd and 5 for the Rams. I like this situation. Short yardage situation. You got 2 downs to try to get it. I like what the Rams are doing here on this drive. Single back formation once again. Perkins off the play action. I like that. Pressure in his face. Good throw, but it's dropped. Unfortunately, Austin Trimble could not hold that one. It's a good roll out there. Good read that right there by Bryce Perkins. Just dropped the ball, unfortunately. So it's interesting. I see on the sideline, Tutu Atwell is suited up in a Rams uniform. He's not in street clothes, but I guess he's just not getting any playing time. Not sure why that is. Shotgun set here for the Rams. Bryce Perkins on a 3rd and 5 here. Let's see what magic he can draw up for the Rams here. Drops back. Fires quickly inside. Good little play there. And that's... Ooh, that's Lance McCutcheon once again. The guy who got that deep ball, really making a name for himself so far for the Rams. Got that deep ball touchdown, 60 yards. Picks up a good clutch 3rd down on a slant. Looking really good. He may have been short of the first down, but it looked like they gave it to him. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Single back formation. Raymond Calais in the backfield. Bryce Perkins under center. And it's a give. Raymond Calais wrapped up right away. Couldn't even get a yard, I don't think, and a flag comes in. If we got a holding on that lame run, I'm going to be surprised. Yes, alright, so it's a face mask on the Chargers, so that gives us automatic 15-yard semi-foco on the face mask. So give the Rams another 15-yard cushion on a bad run. I'll take it. Yeah, that's definitely a face mask. Good call by the refs. We seem to be executing a little bit more fundamentally sound than the Chargers. So another first down and 10 for the Rams. Let's keep this drive going. Yeah, the Rams have 1 penalty for 5 yards. Chargers have 5 penalties for 66. We're looking really good here. Empty set here for Bryce Perkins once again. See if any pressure comes in his face and he does something special again. Chargers bringing the blitz. Bryce Perkins reads it, rolls out, breaks another tackle. Oh my gosh, Bryce Perkins, and he gets the easy first down. Like, this guy makes it look so easy. I really like to see what Bryce Perkins is doing here. He breaks these 300-pound defensive linemen and just keeps running, spins off of them. Really like that elusiveness that he has. Yeah, I really like Bryce Perkins. He's looking good. Definitely QB2 material. All right. Single back set once again. Bryce Perkins under center brings J.J. Koski in motion. Koski gets the jet sweep and only gets about a yard or two. Not the best play there, but we'll see what we can do with this. We're still inside the Chargers 30, so it's looking really good this drive. All right, shotgun set once again. Raymond Clay next to Bryce Perkins here. Got another receiver in motion here. 2nd and 9 coming up inside the Chargers 30. Drop back for Perkins. Fakes the screen. Doesn't seem to like it. That's a bad play. Might have even been a fumble because he threw it behind the line. There's a flag on the play, it looks like. Okay, so there's an ineligible player down the field for the Rams. When the offensive lineman just got a little bit too far down the field. It's kind of a bad screen play call in my opinion. It didn't look like it worked very well. Got a 3rd and 9 coming up for the Rams. Hopefully we don't do a screen. Let's see more Perkins magic. Bryce Perkins in the shotgun. Once again, Raymond Clay next to him. Bryce Perkins drops back. Fires it deep. Oh, it looks like pass interference there. It is an interception, but I did see the jersey get grabbed. That's got to be pass interference. That's got to be pass interference. I saw the jersey get pulled. Perkins went deep, got picked off, but I think it's PI. Let's go. Pass interference. That's going to be a deep gain then. They really pulled on that Rams wide receiver. Wow, that's McCutcheon once again. The guy who had that deep ball. So McCutcheon draws that pass interference, gets a good chunk of yardage. McCutcheon's really making a name for himself on the Rams. I like how we're taking those deep shots there, and McCutcheon's looking good for those 50-50 balls, so I keep an eye on him. 1st and goal for the Rams now with that PI. Raymond Calais in the backfield, single set. A little bit of a heavier set for the Rams, but it still could definitely be a pass here as we're at the 5-yard line of the Chargers. Motion, give inside Raymond Calais, powers through, probably gets down to the 2 or the 3-yard line, inching closer to that end zone of the Chargers. Let's go. $9:12 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal coming up here for the Rams. See if we get another rushing touchdown by one of the running backs, possibly. We could see a scramble by Bryce Perkins. Who knows? It could be a touchdown pass. Let's see what ends up happening. Single set formation once again. Raymond Calais in the backfield. Bryce Perkins under center. Brings Koski in motion. And there's a flag. False start by the Rams, unfortunately. It's going to back us up. Hopefully we can still get this end zone, though, man. We're getting close. AJ Arcuri on the false start. .8:47 left in the third quarter. Rams back in the huddle, 2nd and goal. Just backed up probably to the 8-yard line of the Chargers. Hopefully we can get this punched in here. Seen a lot of shotgun sets for the Rams so far with Bryce Perkins. That remains the same here. Raymond Calais next to him. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Perkins snaps it. It's a pass play. He takes a 50-50 shot to the end zone. Broken up. Pass interference once again. Let's go. Took a shot to J.J. Koski, but the defensive back was not playing the ball. Was playing the receiver. That's PI. So it's going to bring the Rams down to the 1-yard line. Let's go. I think we're going to score this, guys. I think we're going to score this. Yeah, that's definitely pass interference. Took the 50-50 shot. Defensive back was only playing the receiver. Wasn't even looking to the ball, so that's definitely PI. Definitely see a lot of those young players doing that, where they're not playing the ball, they're just more playing the receiver. It's going to get PI all the time. Shotgun set for the Rams, 1st and goal. 8:22 left in the third quarter. Let's get this touchdown. Gives inside. Oh, it's a Bryce Perkins run. Read option. Let's go. Touchdown. Bryce Perkins for a 2nd touchdown on the day. He's looking good. Let's go. That already beats the Rams' amount of points that they got all last preseason. They are at 21 points with this extra point. Great read option run by Bryce Perkins. I really think he should be QB2, honestly. He's looking really good. Walk-in touchdown. I like that. Good play right there. I like it, Bryce Perkins. Let's go. If you guys are fired up, drop a like. Put some fire emojis, some Rams emojis in the chat if you like that touchdown. See if we can extend this lead. 21-14. Oh, we're going for 2? Okay. Rams are going for 2. Shotgun set, Bryce Perkins. Let's see what you can do here. Perkins drops back. Looking. Firing deep to the end zone. Touch. Oh, 2-point conversion, not touchdown. To McCutcheon once again. Let's go. Rams get the 2-point conversion. We are looking solid here. Rams 22-14 lead. So we not only got the touchdown, but we got the 2-point conversion. McCutcheon's looking really, really good coming out of nowhere. Let's go. 22-14 lead Rams. Let's go. Let's put some fire emojis in the chat. I'll get it started here. Rams are looking solid. That's not what I was looking for. Here we go. Let's get this started. If you guys have any questions here for me in the chat, definitely let me know. I'd be willing to answer them here as we're back on commercial break. Whenever we're back in the game, though, going to be calling out the game. But if you guys have any questions, any comments, any of that, now is the time to ask them. Let's see. Yeah, McCutcheon's looking really good. Let me see if I can actually find where he came from, because I don't think I know off the top of my head. Let's see. Just trying to see where Lance McCutcheon came from. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, I have no idea where this Lance McCutcheon guy came from, but maybe the Rams signed him like undrafted, something like that. I'm trying to find out. It's looking really good so far. Okay, so it says Lance McCutcheon finished his career with 94 catches for 1,741 yards and 13 touchdowns. His 19.1 yards per catch in his career, 19.3 yards per catch in 2021 are school records. His 5 100-yard games in 2021 is the second most in MSU history, and his 5 career 100-yard games is 7th most. 2021, he enjoyed one of the most impactful seasons ever by Bobcat receivers. Started all 15 games, earning first team All Big Sky honors. His 81.3 yards per game was third most in Big Sky, and his 1,219 yards and 19.3 yards per catch led the league and set MSU records. Wow, so this guy looks really good. He's setting a lot of different records at MSU. Looked like he was really popping for them. He's looking really good in this preseason. This is what you love to see too, guys who you don't know about just making plays, really popping for your team. Really excited to see what he can do. He's done a lot so far for the Rams. See more of this Rams defense here. We got 22 points on the boards. Chargers got 14. Let me update that scoreboard here in the chat for you guys. See, trying to update this scoreboard here. Let's pin this one up here. There we go. All right, let's get back to the game here. I formation set for the Chargers here, getting started on the drive at the 25. It's a pitch to Spiller, and he picks up 3 to 4 yards. Rams defense has looked pretty solid so far, only allowing 14 points. The Amelia Sports Report, welcome back in, man. I appreciate it. He says Bryce Perkins hopefully locked up the QB2 job, and McCutcheon hopefully moving past Ben Skoranek. Yeah, Bryce Perkins, I know, Ramelia, I've been watching your channel. You really wanted him at QB2. I was a little skeptical on that, but he's looked really, really good this preseason, I will admit. So definitely more of a battle in McCutcheon. Just comes out of nowhere. Where'd he come from? Like, awesome storylines to watch for, but I appreciate you, man. To give inside Isaiah Spiller once again. Shedding tackles, making people miss. He's still pushing. Probably gets about 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Chargers. Amelia Sports Report says, well played, managed game by Bryce Perkins. Oh yeah, definitely. He's looked really, really good. Flash too. And again, Ramelia, I looked up like some history about Lance McCutcheon and, you know, kind of where he came from. But do you know off the top of your head, was he like an undrafted guy that we signed? Because he just shows up out of nowhere. I feel like I've seen him on the transaction wire and everything, but I didn't know much about him. Shotgun set here for the Chargers. Dropping back. There's some pressure coming through, but he steps up in the pocket, and he's got the first down. Who's that at quarterback for the Chargers? Okay, so Easton 6 at quarterback for the Chargers. Not too much pressure. Ends up scrambling. Not as good as Bryce Perkins, of course, but ends up scrambling, picks up the first down. Good little play there from Ethan Stick. 1st and 10 for the Chargers after that conversion. I'm not going to lie, guys. I know the preseason games don't matter, but the Rams are looking good this game. Hopefully we can take this W. 22-14 for the Rams. Still 6:22 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Play clock running down. It is a play action. Ethan Stick has time, dumps it off underneath, and we wrap it up right away. Good play by the Rams defense there. We're letting up those, 2 to 3 yard plays, but we aren't really letting up big chunk plays aside from that first deep ball that the Chargers ended up having versus Terrell Burgess, unfortunately. But our defenses look really good this game. And now we got like 3rd, 4th stringers in here. It's looking really good. Let's see. I'll get to Ramelia's comment after this play. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Chargers. Approaching, they're still a good distance away from the 50-yard line. It's a give inside Isaiah Spiller, making some guys miss, and powers ahead to make it about a 3rd and 2, 3rd manageable for these Chargers. So let's see. Amelia Sports Report says, love the Wolf, man too, Wolford, but just think Perkins seems to offer us more. I agree with you, man. I really like Wolford's story, but you can't really lie or argue about it. I think Bryce Perkins definitely looks better. 3rd and 2 coming up. I'll read your comment next, Romelia, after this. Or let's see if we can fit it in. McCutcheon is a tall guy, 6'3", good wide receiver, no relation to the Rams legend Lawrence McCutcheon, but certainly playing like it. The coaching staff loves the McCutcheon. What I like is the catches great in traffic, sure strong hands. I appreciate you, Romelia. Had no idea about him, where he came from. But here we go, 3rd and 2. Ethan Stick under pressure, fires a good throw actually, and I think we actually stopped him. I think we stopped him inches short. Grant Haley on the tackle there. 3rd and inches coming up here for the Chargers, but I feel like the Chargers are going to go for it. It's preseason. You don't need to punt. I can see Staley going for this. Ethan Stick had a good throw there. Yep, they're going for it. And they powered it up there. 1st down for the Chargers. Good play there. Good play there. We're still winning, though. 22-14. 4:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Let's see. Johnny Ripple says Wolford will get the next game. So much for the choice of a backup QB will come down to which guy has a better grasp of the O in McVay's trust. Yeah, for sure. Be interesting. I think Wolford will definitely get next game because I think, Bryce Perkins is looking really, really good, and I think he's kind of surprising guys like me. Like, I like Bryce Perkins, but I didn't know he was this good. Like, he's really impressing so far. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. It's a play action. Ethan Stick looking downfield. Takes a shot. Very inaccurate throw. 2nd and 10. Good play by the Rams. Let's see. All right, here, 2nd and 10. Ethan Stick throws it, to Isaiah Spiller, and he may have actually picked up that 1st down. He came really close. Let's see. Wolford, no, I already wrote that one. JJ Fording Poor Soul Studio says 1 hour to go, or 1 hour to go until I get to watch this game. Bummed I have to sit through Total Access first. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. SM says McCutcheon is who we thought Jacob Harris was. Yeah, and Jacob Harris saw his time. He's just been injured a lot, and so hopefully, Jacob Harris can make a comeback here, but McCutcheon's looking really good. Play action here by Stick, and he dumps it off, and they get the 1st down, it looks like. So if you guys have watched the channel before, you've seen Johnny, the Bengals fan. He's going to come in and watch here with us. He doesn't have to stay through the whole thing if he doesn't want to. Let's see what they can do.
Hey guys.
Let's see. Let me disconnect this so you can hear it
I
too.
haven't seen any of this game yet.
It's actually been a really good one.
Really?
And the Rams have been playing really good. Bryce Perkins, the backup QBs, looks like Burrow, where he's like, there's all this pressure on him. And he keeps like spinning off guys, and he's a really mobile quarterback, but
That's what we like.
see. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Yeah, we're beating them.
Let's see.
Beating the try-hard Chargers. All right,
It's not
3rd
even
and
their
4 coming
scheme.
up. I know.
They only pay a penny a month. Little punks.
Little punks. There we go. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Ethan Stick. Let's see what he can do.
Stick.
It's a funny name.
Yeah.
These announcers are really Chargers biased because I think they're Chargers
Yeah.
announcers. Stick drops back, throws, wide open throw. Oh no! He does make a man miss. A pretty good play there by the Rams, but there's still 3rd, 4th stringers going in here, so not expecting too much from them, but still playing pretty solid so far. That was a bad attempt at a tackle.
Little out route, 10 yards.
Yeah, even the defensive line, there's the rookie Daniel Hardy that we have on the edge. I think he was like a 6th or 7th rounder. He's getting so many pressures and almost got a few sacks, so he's looking
Jeez.
good. And then Darion Kendrick, the rookie cornerback that I was talking to you a lot about, who's doing good in camp. He almost had a pick 6.
Ooh.
Stick drops back, throws on an RPO inside there. It looks like he got about 5 or 6 yards, I think. So we're winding down the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Chargers. They're really trying to tie up the game here. Bring them down, but they're having a pretty good drive against our 3rd, 4th stringers.
What do the Chargers have? What do they have out? Their 2nd stringers or 3rd?
I don't know their depth chart too well. I know that this is their 3rd string quarterback that's playing.
Okay.
They had Chase Daniel playing for a lot of it, but I don't know their roster too well. But I know they're playing a lot of their top running backs and stuff.
Okay.
Like this guy, he's really good. Isaiah Spiller takes it outside, and it's probably about 2 yards short of the first down, 3rd and 2. Hopefully they don't let the clock run to the 4th, but I think that's what they're gonna do.
The lightning bolt on the scoreboard is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. I think they're gonna let it run out. What I do is whenever it goes, it's weird. It doesn't really go to commercial. It just like shows shots of the stadium when it's on commercial. Whenever that happens, I'll just go to the chat and see if they have any questions.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you think Cameron Dicker won the punter job? Oh no, I think it's Riley Dixon because Dicker hasn't looked too good in camp. I think Riley Dixon has, and he has like more experience. So, also Dicker's getting more time in the preseason, so I think that he's gonna be the 2nd string punter, or we may even cut him. Johnny Ripple says the Rams wide receiver room is so deep. Now add it McCutcheon. Even if the Rams keep 7 wide receivers, they will end up cutting some good players for sure. McCutcheon's like really good. I don't remember where I don't know if he's like an undrafted player, but he came. Nobody knew anything about McCutcheon. Then he mossed 2 Chargers receivers for a 60-yard touchdown. He broke off both of them, broke the tackles. And then he got a 2-point conversion, so he's looking really good.
Holy cow.
Nobody even knew who he was, and then just out of nowhere, he's a really good receiver. Agreed, John. The Ramelia Sports Report says Lance McCutcheon, Montana State, big body receiver, not a speed burner, but gets open, sure-handed in traffic.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what we've seen. He's like definitely not fast, but he's really hard to tackle. And I thought he was a tight end because he's like big and like he looked heavier.
Yeah.
But he has really good hands, like he was saying, good route running. So.
Nice.
Romelia Sports Report says he's an undrafted rookie, was a dark horse to make the roster, but with Van Jefferson knee issues and Ben Skoranek struggles, the coaching staff likes him. Yeah, I hopefully he can do good in camp. Like, I could kind of see the Rams cutting him because of how good the receivers that they have, and then like another team signing him. But hopefully we can keep him around. Sean Pittman says Perkins should seriously be considered as our backup QB. Yeah, I definitely think he should be over Wolford. I talked about it a lot this stream that I thought Wolford should be the quarterback too, but Perkins has looked really, really good. And I'll just show you the highlights after. He's making all these defensive linemen miss, and he like spun off of 2 or 3 defensive linemen that were like 300 pounds, and then got a first down. Like, he's looked really good so far.
That's crazy because Wolford's pretty solid.
Yeah, he's only played like 2 games for us though, because they like didn't play him at all in preseason last year just because they like trust him as a quarterback too, and then he played the other 2 games when Goff was hurt. Let's see. Still doing advertisements. Let's see if there's any more things in chat. I definitely like him more than JJ Koski and Ben Skoranek. Oh yeah, I definitely like that too. Tobias Hunt says, has Tutu made an impact this game? For whatever reason, Sean McVay said that Tutu Atwell would play, but he hasn't played at all. He's been like suited up on the sideline in all his gear and everything, but he hasn't played. I don't know if he's like injured or if they trust him to be wide receiver 3, so they're giving other guys time, but I haven't seen
He's got a chip
anything.
on his shoulder.
Yeah,
He's
he
gotta
does.
prove himself.
Posting on Twitter all the time.
Yeah.
Trying to get on Twitter.
For those of you who don't know, David tells me a lot of Ram stuff, so
Yeah.
it's funny when I hear from him, and so then I'm like, oh, that guy is trying to prove himself.
He knows like everything about the Rams.
Yeah.
So I think the Chargers just converted that. They did an inside run on 3rd and 2, 1st and 10, trying to get that conversion there. Hopefully they don't score a touchdown. But again, a lot of people overthink preseason games. They're like, come on, we're going to lose it. They get really into it, but it really doesn't matter.
No, not
It's
too much.
it's just like for the backups and like rookies to prove themselves. Which I really wish Darion Kendrick would have got the pick 6. That would have been cool to see, but
I think like it has a tiny bit to do with momentum too. Like it always feels good to win. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna win the next one then.
yeah.
But other than that,
Another run by Spiller's really annoying because he's doing really good. Just like churning out those yards.
Nick Chubb.
I think, yeah. Oh no, Bobby Brown's injured. He's been doing really good this game. He's heading into his 2nd year. He was suspended for 6 games because of PED use, but he's been doing really good this game. That's not good.
He's on all fours, hunched over right now.
That's why the Rams don't play starters. Everybody always gets confused, but you don't want to injure starting players.
Is that a starter or is that a...
He would have been like a rotational guy, but he's looking
Okay.
really good in preseason. I guess they're just gonna keep it on there. So now it's going back to commercial. We'll go back to the chat here. Let's see. Yeah, it just does like this the whole time. It's really weird.
Good stadium.
Yeah. Let's see. JJ Fording Porcel Studios. Shout out to him. He gave me a super chat earlier, so I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Let's see. He says, makes me laugh how fast some peeps give up on players after 1 year. Glad we got a guilty GM or a quality GM and coaching staff to make good decisions. Yeah, for sure. How do you think Logan Bruss has played tonight? He isn't playing anymore. He played like a little bit of the first half. He was kind of streaky. He was like doing good on the screens. He was leading the screens really well. Good run blocking. But then he got blown up on a couple of plays where we got sacked. So it's been a little bit streaky. But I think Coleman Shelton will be the right guard #1 for the Rams. I'm guessing Tutu has earned his rep already. Yeah, I think he'll probably just be wide receiver 3 heading into this year. I'm not really sure why he's not playing because they said he would, but we'll probably know after the game. See if it's back. I'm trying to see what happened. What the? Guess that looks like a leg injury, right?
Yeah, he has 2 people on either side of him, and he's walking off under, like, with their help, and he's just hobbling with one leg.
That could be
It's
bad.
like the right leg is injured. Ooh, yeah, he's struggling to get off.
At least in his case, like looking at it from a positive side, he was suspended 6 games the regular season, so that's like automatic rehab time for him. Like he wasn't expected to play that, but I'm hoping it's not like a bad ACL injury or something like that. That's unfortunate. Let's go back to the chat though. Let's see. Perkins just needs to work on his follow through and sideline throws more, but so many I don't know what this is. Ability up the. I don't know what you said there. We'll probably keep 3 QBs again with Luis Garcia being cut. Yeah, I agree. Who's the backup with the Bengals?
Back with the
Backup
Bengals.
quarterback, I'm guessing.
Right now it's Brandon Allen, and he's okay in my opinion. He's always been like people say he's solid. I don't even think he's solid. I think he's kind of a bad backup.
Yeah.
But we had a couple other people playing in preseason, who looked like pretty good as well. So hopefully we'll have some roster changes. But Brandon Allen's never really been like super good to me. I know he's just a backup, but yeah, he's okay.
So what just happened with the Chargers? There was a screen call to the running back. They almost got a touchdown. I think they got down to the 2 or the 3, but the Rams made a good tackle. It's Hardy, number 44, is the guy who's been doing really good on the edge rushes if you want to watch him. So first and goal for the Chargers here. It looks like they're on the 3-yard line of the Rams. Shotgun set for Ethan Stick. 13:10 left in the fourth quarter. It's a give inside. Oh no, it's actually an RPO like the Rams did, a read option. He got the touchdown, unfortunately. They just copied that's what the Rams did to score a touchdown last drive.
They're in their stadium, which they don't pay for.
I
They
know.
just copy everything. Even
Little
the plays.
punks.
Little punks.
Let's see if they go for 2 to try to tie the game. Yeah, the Rams did that exact play.
Yeah, they got both the guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
The running back was doing good though, so that makes sense.
Stick is still a really funny it's still a funny name.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like a controller or something.
What the? It's a 2-point attempt. They're walking off the field. Okay, yeah. So they're going for 2 points just like the Rams did. Let's hope that we can stop them this time. It's a high scoring preseason game. The Rams last year, I think the highest points that they scored was 16. So this is the highest points they've scored in a while.
Can't believe the Cardinals scored 36 on us.
I know. So it's an I formation, Stick under center. I think that's Spiller in the backfield. I'm going to guess it's a play action. Yep. Play action to the flats, and they got it. Unfortunately. So it's 22-22. They tied it up. They went to the flats, and were able to get in the end zone. So tied up 22-22 with 13 minutes left in the fourth. That's unfortunate, but...
Uzi to Uzi.
What the...
What's his first name?
Ethan.
It'd be really funny if his first name was Hit.
Yeah, it's sick.
It'd be your favorite player.
Yeah. Let's see. Now it's back on the commercial. JJ Fording Porcel Studios says, fun fact, nobody that's won all their preseason games has won a Super Bowl. That's interesting. So hopefully we lose out or something like that, because that's what we did last year when we won the Super Bowl. The Amelia Sports Report says Logan Bruss getting great reps, got flattened on one play, but played well mostly. Yeah, he's definitely like been a little inconsistent from what he did, but the plays that he's on, he's done really good. But yeah, you're right. He definitely got flattened on one play. Johnny Ripple says Brewer has played really well at left guard. Yeah, I haven't really kept an eye on him actually. I've seen him out there, but I haven't really looked at him too much. Let's see. Amelia Sports Report says so much ability. Oh, so you meant to say so much ability up there.
Okay.
That makes sense. Let's see. X Ram is still there. Cool. Amelia Sports Report says good game. Unfortunately, an injury now. Hopefully Brown will be okay. Sloppy game. Now the bubble guys are officially out there. Yeah. Unfortunately, I hope that Bobby Brown isn't injured for a long period of time, especially like he's flashed really well this game too. But yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of guys who are really deep in the roster, and hopefully they can make some good plays. Man, the Bobby Brown injury doesn't look good. Yeah. Great watch stream. Have a great night, Rams House. Thank you so much, Amelia, for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see. I can't tell if it's on it. Yeah, it's not. It's just doing the shots again. Let me see if I can find an update on Bobby Brown. I don't know if they'll have it. Let's see. I don't see any updates yet on Bobby Brown's injury. Hopefully he'll be okay though.
It's been a lot of Stranger Things.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Back in the game. Oh yeah, it'll show all the scores that we had. You'll see that. Huh?
Yeah, let's see.
I wonder if it'll show Stave's touchdown. I guess that's the only play. So the Chargers are kicking off. Hopefully we can get a good return. They've had Jake Funk most of the game returning these. Kind of a slow returner. We'll see. Yeah, he lets it go out of bounds. We'll start at 25 yard line. Hopefully Perkins can put together a good drive for Johnny in here. No, are they going to
Let's see
commercial?
something good.
I don't like when they do that. They go to commercial, come back to the kickoff, then go to commercial again. It's like,
So, what game are you Rams fans most excited to see? And you can put why or not, but I never like seeing that question in school. And why?
yeah.
So, whatever you want to do,
Explain
but
your
which
reasons.
one, which one are you guys excited to see this year?
While you guys are doing that, Sharif says, did Tutu play today? No, he's not. I don't really know why, because Sean McVay said that he would, but he's not playing. I don't know if it's like he secured the wide receiver 3 position, so they don't want to risk injury, or maybe he sustained a little injury and they want to see like the younger guys or something like that, but he hasn't played at all this game. Maybe next game, though. But as for, let's see, Venom says opening night, baby, versus the Bills. That's that one's going to be really fun. It might be my favorite of the year, too. It's like, it's still kind of scary opening against a really good opponent like that, but it'll definitely test to see how good we are.
Yeah. It's going to be a really good one. I feel like it'll be like really high scoring because, I mean, you guys both have really good defenses, too.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that much power on the offense, it's just going to be so many good plays.
Yeah. There's like stacked players all around for both teams, and hopefully we can get revenge on Von Miller.
Yeah. He's kind of just turned into a scrub.
Yeah. Recruiting OBJ. Like, all the Rams fans are mad about that.
Yeah.
He says Super Bowl preview. Yeah, I feel like that's a really safe Super Bowl pick. Like, that's probably what could happen. It's just frozen. Let's see. Let's see. Just trying to reload this here. Sometimes NFL Plus is a little bit finicky.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the Bengals at all, you can while we're...
These technical difficulties. I'm just excited to see Burrow get back because he had his appendectomy, and I think that was like a week and a half ago, almost like 2 weeks or something like that. So super excited to see him back because again, like Brandon Allen, he just like it's just like the little things like on the crossing routes or like on a bomb or something. It's always like a little bit off where they have to stop and catch the ball, and just Burrow's just so good. So I can't wait to have him back. And I don't think he's gonna play in any preseason games, and if he does, it'll just be for one drive. But I doubt that he'll be in there, and I really hope he doesn't play in preseason. But honestly, the preseason is just getting me excited for the regular season because I'm starting to see football again, but it's like not high caliber yet because it's just backups. But this is getting me excited though.
Good little Bengals insight there for us Rams fans. So we're back in the game here. It's Perkins under center. I think that's AJ Rose with the football. Oh, nice little run there. He cuts back, takes it inside. I really liked what I've seen from the running backs this game because it's like there's not great blocking happening, but they're making plays after it, being patient and making good cuts. And
Austin Eckler.
interesting.
Hey, you
interview.
fumbled twice against us. Do you remember that last year?
But yeah, I really like to see what the running backs can do. Obviously, AJ Rose got the touchdown one earlier. Cool to see the younger guys who don't really get much playing time because we know Cam Akers, Henderson, hopefully Kyron Williams get some time during the regular season. But seeing these guys deeper down, they've looked pretty good so far. So Bryce Perkins under center. It's another give. AJ Rose gets the first down. Good powerful run there. Hopefully that's not a
Who's
hurt
number
offensive
4?
line. I don't know. I think it's like I forgot his name. It's a bunch of like practice squad receivers. Apparently during preseason you can wear the same number as like somebody else until you get cut.
Okay.
So-
So it's Wolford. Or who's
Fuller,
number 4?
yeah.
Didn't Wolford used to be 4 on
He used
some
to-
team?
He's no, he's always been 9 and then he
Okay.
switched to 13 because Stafford.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Perkins is now on the empty set here. First and 10, approaching the Chargers 40. He drops back, has some time, and
Ooh.
connects. There you go. It's number 4. I'm still trying to get his name down. It's
Oh, come on, Austin Eckler.
it fell off the screen too quickly. It's a hard name to pronounce. It starts with a T though. But a nice job right there by Bryce Perkins hanging in the pocket and throwing in there. I saw he got hit at the end, but still able to deliver a good throw there. Hopefully he can show his mobility too more. He's done really good with that this game.
Yeah, he was like at an angle while he was getting hit and just still threw a dot.
What a guy.
Dot.
Have you seen much of Bryce Perkins other than this game?
No, I thought I saw him last year. He looks
Yeah.
really familiar.
He did that hurdle play
Okay.
against the Chargers that went viral.
Yeah.
So he's audibling at the line, 2nd and 2 under center. Looks like Raymond Clay at running back. Snap it. Gives it off to Raymond Clay. Oh, he's stuffed right at the... I think he lost a yard or 2 out there. He tried to go up the gut, but the Chargers shedded the blocks really well. Went behind the line. So hopefully on this 3rd down and 3, 3rd down and 4, this is where Perkins has been his best. Shedding all those sacks, doing a lot of magical things tonight. So hopefully he can do that again here for the Rams.
All right, Austin Eckler, you can get off the screen.
Yeah.
He's getting so much camera time.
I know he is. Not only in the interview, but getting all these stats.
Yeah.
Again, I think these are Chargers announcers, so all they do is
Yeah.
talk about the Chargers. The Chargers.
It was funny seeing like all the different networks, like Bears Network.
Yeah,
And was
The
it Washington Network? Or
Yeah.
was it the
something
Panthers?
like that. Timeout called. 3rd and 3 coming up still. I think that they didn't get to the line quick enough. While they're on the timeout, let's go back to the chat, see if there's anything else. Let's see. Rams versus Raiders. Oh, that's the one you're looking forward to. And then JJ 14 Porcel Studio says against the 49ers, Evan hated that team for 40 years. I still do too. It's like every year my hate for them grows. So hopefully I know that we're going to beat them for sure, but I'm definitely looking forward to that game. 31-17 Rams opening night. I could definitely see that. Or like 31-24 maybe, something like that.
Yeah,
Johnny Ripple says Rams versus Bills is the game that he's looking forward to.
I like that.
I should probably actually update the score here. Quarter
Only
four.
reason that the only little reason I like the 49ers, I don't like them in person, but I had a Madden franchise where I had a running back I was drafted by the 49ers, and he was so good.
Is that Happy Halloween? Or something
Yeah,
like
Happy
that?
Halloween was his name because I liked Halloween. And he had so many kick returns. He was really, really fast and would break like all the tackles. So that was fun. But other than that, the 49ers are just not good.
Not good.
What
Whoa,
is it?
what in the world is going on here? NFL Plus is being glitchy tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, "How are you watching the game?" I was like, "If you do it on NFL Plus, it's so cheap, $5."
And you can see now why it's so cheap. It's
Yeah, exactly. It's just glitching.
I think they'll probably fix that, but
I just don't know why it's like doing this weird pause glitch.
I know.
Keep reloading.
Yeah,
It's like when I
apparently-
switch pads. Go ahead.
Apparently, you can. There's like, is it like a $5 version and a $10 version a month?
Yeah.
And the $10 version, you can like watch full games back, which is really cool because I know I'm gonna be gone for some of the Bengals ones, so I'm considering buying it because you can literally watch the full thing, and that could be really cool because I don't think they post on YouTube till like really late.
Yeah. And sometimes they like a lot of the times they don't post the full game, so
Yeah.
it'd be good to be able to get that. Oh, why is it so glitchy? There we go. So, what Bengals game do you think you're looking forward to most? There's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones. I feel like the Bucks one I'm really looking forward to, and I feel like there was another one that I was really looking forward to and I forgot what it was. I need to look at the schedule again.
Okay.
The Chargers. I can't wait to play the Chargers.
Yeah, I can't wait to.
We lost them last year.
Not this time though.
Not this time. We're gonna definitely win this Chargers this time.
3rd and 3 for the Rams coming up. Let's see what Bryce Perkins can do here. They're 6 for 9 on 3rd downs. That's actually really good. Perkins drops back, fires it deep. Oh, bad throw. Oh, it's pass interference again. Let's go.
So,
It's like the 3rd or 4th time that the Chargers have committed that. AJ Rose is who he was going to. Yeah, a lot of the Chargers defenders just keep on playing the player, the wide receiver, rather than the ball. So
yeah.
they've been having a lot of those pass interference calls. But I like it because Bryce Perkins keeps taking the deep shots.
Yeah.
Just looks like Taylor Rapp.
It does.
It's just AJ Rose though. Kind of a crack name.
I just looked up the other game I'm looking forward to is actually Bengals and Bills because the Bills are going to be
Ooh.
so good this year, and so
Get revenge on Ravon.
yeah, that's gonna be really fun. I honestly think like the Bills might take that one. Very scary. They're a very good team, but
So Bryce Perkins is under center. It looks like Raymond Clay is the running back, and they give it after the motion, and Reyes is actually the ball carrier. He gets about a yard at most. The Chargers were there in an instant. I was really confused earlier. It's like they had Troy Reader playing because he's on the Chargers now,
what
and he's like making these really instinctual plays coming downhill really fast and reading the runs. It's like you never did this versus us or when you were on our team. Just imagine just like
I
Dave.
feel like maybe it's just because he knew the Rams or he knows them.
Yeah.
Even though it is preseason, it's different. Like,
He's even making big hit tackles. I was like, you never did
Oh
this.
my-
They always
I wonder if he's salty.
probably. All right, empty set here for Perkins. I'm excited to see this. He does really well in this formation. Come on, I get.
Let's
Perkins
see.
drops back.
Touchdown.
Great throw right there to number 4. Oh, he stays in bounds for a good amount of time. That's probably about. So Tremel is the number 4 wide receiver.
It's like 12 yards or something.
Something like that. I couldn't tell when he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I didn't see that.
Let's see. Oh. Okay, so it's 3rd and inches, I guess. He didn't get the first down. His foot stepped out a little bit. So actually a 3rd and a whole yard. That's weird. Good out route throw there by Bryce Perkins. A little bit earlier, he was hitting those a bit late, and so they're being broken up. But it looks like he's adjusted a little bit,
Nice.
and it's gonna be interesting to see what we can do here on 3rd down. We've been running it a lot on 3rd down. Maybe we could get like a read option or something. Oh, wait, what? It says 3rd and 1, but they have the first down measurement. So let's see. Gives it inside, nice,
Nice.
bouncing outside.
I love when
Good
they do that.
run. So Regis, I think he's our 5th or 6th stringer running back. Did a good job. He ran up the middle on the inside handoff, but bounced it outside. Got the first down. Good run there. DeLuca.
Literally just ran into pretty much 22 bodies
Yeah.
and then bounced it out.
I wish I could show them the screen so they could see what's happening, but I would get kicked off so fast.
Look at this great mirror I just
Yeah.
bought.
Isn't it cool? I just wear the glasses.
Yeah.
First and 10, shotgun set for the Rams. Bryce Perkins
He sees
at
something.
quarterback. Yep, he's audibling it. 5 seconds left. Got to get the snap off. Get snap off.
Oh, jeez.
All right, nice. We got it off. Perkins drops back, fires it quickly. Wow, number 4 is doing really good this game since Johnny came in. First down. Good reads there by Bryce Perkins. He's not really being as mobile as he was the first half, but he's making really good reads.
That was a good move.
Yeah, it was.
Extended the play. He had 6 yards and then juked off of some guy, spun off of him, and then got another 5.
I could be like the play-by-play guy. You could be the color guy.
Yeah.
I've
He's
never-
just so good at that.
After like almost 2 hours of talking, I'm like, and then. All right. Perkins under center. He gives it off inside. That's AJ Rose. Cuts it back once again. Probably gets it around 2-3 yards maybe. Garbage.
Best seats at the lowest price. You can join the Bolt fam at chargers.com.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the new hats you see on the sideline? They're like camo kind of style. Do you
Kinda
like them or do you not like them? I think they kind of just look like a hat you get from Walmart for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Or like something a kid made or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got Perkins in the empty set on the 11-yard line of the Chargers, trying to get a score. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6:25 left in the game, tied at 22. Perkins drops back, has time, fires. Good throw, but broken up. He's looking for Landon Akers there. Somebody said earlier, oh, there's a white Akers on our team?
I feel like if he threw just a little bit more to the left, that would have been a catch. Good route. Yeah, he had him.
Ooh.
He
Glad
had
he
him.
didn't pick it off.
Yeah. If he just threw it a little bit more inside, Rams could have made a contested catch, but that would have been for about like 9 yards.
So 3rd and 8, this is going to be tough. I don't know if they're going to call like a screen because they have backups in. But Perkins, he's been showing up on plays like this, so I'm excited to see what he can do.
Let's see.
3rd and 8, shotgun set. Can't tell who's next to him at running back. Snaps it. That looks like a... Perkins takes a deep shot. I don't know about that. Touchdown!
Oh, what a play!
That's the guy who's been showing out this game, McCutcheon.
What a play.
He has great hands. What in the world? I had no idea about this guy. This is his 2nd touchdown. He probably has over 100 yards now.
So it's kind of like a fade post route. Little
arguably-
pushing back and forth, you know.
That's arguably pass interference too, because
Yeah.
he like grabbed him.
Yeah, he just kind of just shook the guy off, and then the Chargers guy was playing him the whole time. As soon as he looked back, the ball was pretty much, like, it was really close to him, so just shook him off and caught the ball.
Somebody put this really, really well earlier. This is what we expected Jacob Harris to be. And so, exciting element to see because the Rams don't really have receivers like this who are just big and go up and get it. Now we have Robinson who's supposed to do that. He might make our roster now. I don't know. Maybe wide receiver 3. So we're going to commercial. We'll head to the chat.
He really does
First-
look like a tight end.
I know. First have to go here and let the Rams chat know.
The insider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy play. That I feel like the Chargers defender was not playing very well. He was just like
No.
looking at him the whole time, trying to grab him and stuff.
Still a great play though.
Yeah, that was a really good play.
I want them to show that deep ball he had earlier that you missed.
Yeah.
Because it was a really good play. I literally had no idea who this guy is, but out of nowhere. Let's see. I'm going to update the score here. Perkins is playing well too. This is by far the most points we've scored in a preseason game. Let's see. Okay, we can turn this down a little bit. Let's see. If you guys have any questions in the chat, you can definitely let me know down below. Even if it's a Bengals question for Johnny. Venom says McBallin. That's right. Literally at the start of the game, I thought it was Bryson Hopkins, like our tight end, because I think he used to wear one of our tight ends. It might have been actually Johnny Munt. He used to wear 82. and he didn't get much playing time. So I thought he was a tight end like that. I was like, I have no idea who McCutcheon is. Then he just keeps making plays.
Balling
I
out.
want to see actually if I can find for you. I wanted to find you that deep ball. McCutcheon's been playing so well.
Jeez, they posted that fast.
Let's see. I don't know what this music is. Yeah, I think it's this one.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
He's been crazy this game. I've literally had no idea who he was.
Chase.
I don't think
There is no chase.
I don't think they'll show the slow motion. We'll see it again. I really wish I could show you guys this stuff on the screen, but it wasn't even the best throw, but it's just great.
Oh my gosh. Great tracking.
Yeah,
Great concentration. Stayed in bounds. Broke 2 tackles. It's
and he's
lot
a
of
rookie.
good-
Like,
Yeah.
undrafted rookie. McCutcheon is making the roster. Yeah, I think so too. And obviously, you're gonna have to play like. You can't just play like one good game and then expect to make it. You have to play every game like this. But I'd say he's better than Skoranek, honestly. Like, I don't know. He's really showing out. Johnny Ripple says Cup, Robinson, Jefferson, 2-2. Then it gets tough. Powell or McCutcheon. Yeah, Powell I would say is more of like a return ace, like a special teams guy. That's where he specializes in. But McCutcheon, he's showing out. I don't know. We have to see more of him though.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of our defensive starters play tonight? No, we don't. We just don't play any starters in general. So no. Let's see.
I'm gonna go
Uh,
look at some Bengals stuff if there's any media posted today,
all right.
and then probably eat something. But
Good to have you in here, Johnny.
yeah, it was a pleasure.
Good time. Let's see. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Ethan Stick under center here. 6 minutes 11 or 6 minutes 11 seconds left. Play action. Ethan Stick has all day to throw. Sends it deep down the field, and he missed his man by that much. I think the receiver didn't do a good enough job at adjusting to the ball. That one would have been a big highlight reel play for the Chargers. But ends up falling incomplete there. I heard buzz on McCutcheon a couple months ago. I think during minicamp. I'm glad he's showing out. Yeah, McCutcheon, I literally had no idea who this guy was. Out of nowhere, he just ends up stepping up, makes these plays. Like I'm sold right now. Let's see what more he can do for sure. But once again, guys, no, don't feel the need to do this. But if you guys really want my comment, or if you really want your comment to be read, doing a super chat, it highlights it, it pins it to the top, makes it easy for me to see. If not, you can definitely, you don't have to do that. Just appreciate you guys being in here. Meanwhile, it's a quick throw to an out route, probably 3 to 4 yards from Ethan Stick to their receiver, setting up a 3rd and 6 here. Third and 4 coming up. Actually, they got 6 yards there. 5:48 left here in the 4th quarter. Rams winning 29-22. 5:44 left in the game. 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Chargers. See what this defense can do. We've got really deep in this defensive roster here, probably 4th, 5th stringers by now. Really want to see Darian Kendrick and Jacoby Durant here, but they're not getting any time. All right, Stick has time. Now he runs out of it. That's Ernest Brown, the 2nd-year defensive lineman going in there. Ernest Brown getting in there. Ernest Brown the 4th. Let's go. That's a sack. So we not only saw Bobby Brown get a sack, who unfortunately got injured, but Ernest Brown, 2nd-year player, getting in there. Rotates over, gets Ethan Stick. Great play there, man. We love to see young guys like this making big plays. Great play. Rams are playing dominant. Like, I know the score says 29-22, but like compared to last season, they look very much improved, very much improved. So, kicking crew comes out here. J.K. Scott punting it away, and who is returning it this time? Fair catch made there, and the Rams will take over with 4:36 left to go in the game, leading by 7. I like this right now. I like this situation. We are heading into another commercial break. You guys know what that means. Let's go to the chat. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. Let's see. Old Man Ghost says hello, and also was planning on watching McCutcheon. Well, welcome in, Old Man Ghost, or Bruce, as you like to be called. Yeah, McCutcheon, literally, I think I've seen him on like a transaction wire for the Rams, stuff like that. But I had no idea who this guy was. I really didn't have my eye on him. Not really much buzz out of camp from McCutcheon, but he's been balling out. He could be a star for the Rams. But, you have to take into account he is also facing against backups and everything, but still the catches he's made, the highlight reel plays he's made, very, very impressive. Want to keep an eye on him throughout the rest of this, not training camp, but throughout the rest of the preseason. McCutcheon has just been balling, man. Let's see. SM says, nice sack by Ernest Brown the fourth. Yeah, Ernest Brown and Bobby Brown both getting a sack. Nice to see that development, that growth from those two guys. Hopefully we can see more of that progression from them throughout the preseason. And then as they get rotated in and out throughout the regular season, it'll be fun to see those guys get some playing time for sure. Let's check back in the game, see if it's back on. Still on commercial break. This is shaping up to be a really good game, though. 29 points, that is crazy. The Rams did not have nearly this amount of points last preseason. Been a lot of fun action to watch here. And again, I know I said at the start of the stream, preseason doesn't matter as far as wins and losses. But for me, I'm into this game. I want them to win now. If they lose, it's fine. But I'm invested in this game. Hopefully we can win. We've been playing some really good football. I think with having just over 4 minutes to go left in the game, 7-point lead, and having the ball, that puts us in a good situation. If we get a good long drive, get some more points up there, I think we can beat the Chargers. Also, guys, let me know in the chat, what's your most hated team in the NFL? For me, it's the 49ers, no doubt. Also, if you have not liked the stream, I really appreciate it. Let's try to get this stream to 70 likes. I really, really appreciate it. It's been a very fun but also exhausting stream for sure. Hopefully that will help propel our Rams to getting a W. All right, we got a bit of a heavier set. Bryce Perkins under center. Big heavy set. I'm guessing it's going to be a run all day. And it's to give inside AJ. Oh, AJ Rose. Blown up. Probably lost of 2 or 3 yards. Chargers were there in a heartbeat. Did not look good from the start. Let's see. 2nd and 12 coming up here. 4:16 left in the ball game. So hopefully we can get another good long drive. I hope we don't just get conservative and just run at every single play and just, try to drain clock. I want to see some more aggressiveness here. Try to close out the game. 2nd and 13. Bryce Perkins out there, as usual, in the shotgun set here. I could see a little bit more of a pass out of this formation here. Perkins drops back. It is a pass. Throws it. Good route there. Right there, that's McCutcheon once again. Nobody can stop this guy. Probably gets another 5 to 6 yards for the Rams to set up a third manageable. I really like to... McCutcheon just seems to be a go-to guy for Bryce Perkins. It's so weird, too, because we didn't really hear much of him out of training camp or, at all in there. To see him, just blossoming like this in camp and just kind of showing out, it's really fun to watch. Third and 6 here for the Rams. 3:06 left. Shotgun set for Bryce Perkins. Let's see what he can do here. This is a big down right here with the amount of time left in the game and the lead we got. Drops back. Has time. Bryce Perkins sheds off the sack. He runs outside. He stays on his feet. Oh! Takes a shot to the chest, and that's probably going to go down as a sack. Good job there by Bryce Perkins getting those 2 charges off of him, but it still got blown up in the chest. That looked like it hurt there. Great effort there, though. You can really tell Bryce Perkins is laying it all out on the line for his teammates. Tough hit there, but I love to see the effort. Glad we were a little bit aggressive with that scramble, but 4th and 6, 2:34 left in the game. We're winning by 7 points. Hopefully we can hold on to this lead and get the win. Let's see. I hate the 49ers the most, but I hate the Seahawks, Cowboys, and Chargers. I respect that. JJ14 Porcel Studio says, great point. He's showing out, but against scrub starters, still a little bit different. But McCutcheon is looking good, for sure, for sure. Venom says Packers is his least favorite team. Johnny Ripple says, always been or always has been, always will be the Whiners. I really respect that answer, man. It's been a growing passion to hate the 49ers for me over the last few years. I feel like you just kind of have to also as a Rams fan. I also hate the Saints. Where did McCutcheon come from? I have no idea, Chantry Star. I think he was an undrafted player that we picked up. Unbelievable what he's been able to do, though. I can't wait to see what else he can do, though. JJ 14 Poor Soul Studio says, most hated for me, 49ers, Sea Chickens, Pasties, Cowgirls, Saints in that order. Rams fan from San Diego here. Welcome in, Cobra. So we just punted it away. The Chargers guy, he fumbled it, but he was able to pick it up really quickly. Almost got a turnover there on the kick coverage. But there is a flag down. Let's see what the flag is.
Referee fell to the turf, and let's hear the call. They're in their turn. Illegal back and left.
Let's go. Illegal block in the back on the Chargers. That's going to push them back. 15 yards back. 2:35 left to try to tie the game up in the fourth quarter. Let's see what Ethan Stick and the Chargers can do.
Against the Chargers, Letty Brown, the rookie running back, is going to be called for it. And they avoid.
Great job by the Rams stripping that ball away. We just couldn't get on top of it in time. 1st and 10 for the Chargers here. Backed up a little bit further in their territory than what they have been all this game. All the way to the 16-yard line, they say. Once again, guys, if you're in here and you haven't dropped a like, definitely drop a like down below. It's been a ton of fun to do this game. Hopefully the Rams come out with a win. McCutcheon gets that game ball for sure. 1st and 10. Ethan Stick has time, dumps it off. Ooh, and he breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Looked like a little curl route. He got about 5-6 yards. Good effort there by number 83 on the Chargers.
Andy up to 50 yards receiving tonight. We'll run another one.
Drop back for Ethan Stick. It goes right through the hands of the running back. That's an automatic first down and some if he caught that. 3rd and 5 though. The positive for the Chargers is it does stop the clock without having to use a timeout, so that is a positive for them. But we'll see what ends up happening here.
This is going to be a first down if he makes his catch, and he might get even more. But that ball was perfectly thrown by Stick. He's getting great experience now.
3rd and 5 here for the Chargers. 2:09 left in the game. Rams lead 29-22. Hopefully we can keep that. Chargers at their own 21-yard line. Dropping back. Ethan Stick fires outside. Great play there. Joe Reed got it. And that looks like Lowe was in coverage. Really, really deep into our roster at corner. Really want to see Darion Kendrick and Jacoby Durant a little bit more out there. But I think they're done for the day. I think it's more the deeper cornerbacks out there. So we are at the 2-minute warning in the game here, folks. If the Rams can hold on for another 2 minutes, keep the 7-point lead, we're going to come out victorious. I despise the Chargers for leaving. Oh, yeah. I just don't like the Chargers, how they just like kind of... They're in Los Angeles with us and they're sharing a stadium that they really don't even pay for. And how they think they will LA despite us winning a Super Bowl and all this and that. But, you know... We still won a Super Bowl. We obviously know that we're the better LA team, but we'll see what ends up happening here. Still on commercial break right now. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, any observations, anything like that. It's been a really, really fun game. And again, if you guys want to see me do more watch parties like this, definitely let me know as well. Because I don't think I'll be doing any of this in the regular season. I just get so into the games and everything like that. But for preseason, I'm fine with doing it. It's a lot of fun. Still at the 2-minute warning. Players still getting that Gatorade in them. 29-22 lead for the Rams. 2 minutes left. Chargers aren't really driving yet, but they have had some good positive plays this drive so far. I'm positive that the Rams can hold on, though. Sonic Boom 717 says Rams house. That's right. That's right. Chargers won't win under Spanos. No, they won't. Let's see. Chargers should have stayed in San Diego. They're the Clippers of the football now for sure. JJ 14 Porcel Studios says I heard it's rough for Spanos to come up with that 1 cent rent. I know, right? They pay barely anything, but still, it's hard for them. Which game are you looking forward to the most? That's a really tough question. I'd say 49ers games are up there. But the opening night versus the Bills, I mean, those are two powerhouse teams that are in great Super Bowl conversation, so I'd say that. Let's see if I can reload this page here. It's been a little bit choppy. Guess what? You get what you pay for. If you pay for NFL Plus, it's only $5, but gets a little glitchy at times. Let's reload this page, get back into the game here. I'm really excited to see what McCutcheon can do. He's been looking really good this game so far. It's interesting. It's just kind of frozen. Let's. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Is sponsored by Verizon 5G. It's 5G built right for the Chargers. Easton Stick has deserved it.
Well, he's been decisive, not only throwing the ball, but knowing when to take off, use his legs, quick throw out.
Thank you guys all for 60 likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for just watching and commenting, and for the people who go the extra mile for the super chats. It really does make my day, and I use it all back into the channel. So thank you everybody who's been supporting the stream. Let's watch this last 2 minutes of the game.
Easton Stick up to 10, 13, 68 yards. The 2 rushes for 6 yards and the touchdown. That 2-point conversion as Justin Herbert watches his good friend.
First and 10 for the Chargers, just approaching the Rams, or their own 30. Gives it off to the running back, who gets outside, gets out of bounds for probably about 3-4 yards there.
And get out of bounds.
Now you're going to like that part of it, getting out of bounds again.
I'm guessing the Chargers are going to be aiming towards the sidelines most of this drive to kind of stop the clock without having to use timeouts. See a lot of out routes and a lot of routes heading towards that sideline so that they can, keep the clock stopped. 1:56 left in the game. Rams winning by 7. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers.
Selection by the Chargers.
They just crossed their own 30-yard line. Ethan Stick in the shotgun. Drops back, has plenty of time. Fires it underneath to the running back, and he gets the first down and gets out of bounds. Again, we're going to see a lot of that. Those quick drags or those out routes heading towards the sideline so he can stop the clock, but also chew up some yardage. 1:49 left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. 29-22. Rams lead.
Slowly but surely up to the 40-yard line now for this Chargers offense.
I told you not to call me Shirley.
Find out if Easton Stick is the doctor this offense needs.
Drop back for Easton Stick from the shotgun. He heads deep down the field. It's right off the hands of number 83 of the Chargers. Gonna be 2nd and 10. That one actually had a possibility of being picked off of the tip from the Rams. Good luck you played for the Rams. If that ball was placed a little bit more inside for the wide receiver, that would have been a giant gain. Good route run there, but just not a great throw by Ethan Stick.
Bandy. That would have been a huge play for the Chargers.
2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 1:45 left.
Stick operating almost exclusively out of the gun here on
Ethan Stick drops back, has time, fires to the outs. Great tackle by the Rams, keeping him inbounds. The clock's going to keep on running. Great play by number 59 for the Rams. 3rd and 5 coming up. Chargers trying to hurry this one up. They got just under 1:30 left in the game. Drop back, Ethan Stick looking, has time, fires over the middle. Oh, wide open. 83. He's kind of been killing us this game.
Back to the same play to Bandy. He overthrew
1st and 10 for the Chargers. They're letting the clock run.
right on the money.
Just under 1:10 left in the game. Ethan Stick fires over the middle. We tackle him inbound. Oh, that could be incomplete.
did not keep possession all the way.
Nice play by us. We broke up the over-the-middle pass there. But it does stop the clock and gives the Chargers a little bit more time to think, which is the unfortunate thing.
Down. Really,
Come on, Rams. Hold on. Hold on.
Chargers bunch. Good throw right out in front. Good strip though by the Rams. T.J. Carter Jr.
2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 1:02 left in the game. 29-22. Both Rams and Chargers both have 2 timeouts left.
Excellent position, and the Rams are going to use.
Well, I guess the Rams have 1 timeout left now. They use a timeout. Sonic Boom 717 says, "Let's go Rams." Yeah, if you guys are hyped up for the end, you want the Rams to win, spam up the chat with fire emojis, with Ram emojis. Let's go Rams, Rams house, whatever you want to do. Let's get this thing rocking for the last minute of this game. Come on, Rams, we got to hold this one on. We've got to hold it on.
And that one at Kansas City. That's a tough one because that's
Again, preseason games don't matter about the wins or losses, but we made it this far. Might as well collect a win, right?
Sunday with the Raiders, so to head to Kansas City on a short week is going to be tough. But then the schedule, if you come out of those two games, Noah, and split those two, you've got, there's no such thing as a winnable game. But if you look at the schedule, you can say, well, the Jaguars, the Texans, the Browns, Chargers expect to win those games. So after 5 games, it could be 4-1.
I think that many Charger fans would sign up for a 4-1 start. Even better.
Ethan Stick motions his running back to the left of him. 2nd and 10. Drops back. Fires. Oh, it's a good screen. He sold the outside to the right play. Goes back to the... Or he sells it outside to the left. Goes back to the right. Another good chunk there for them. Gets out of bounds. Chargers still have those 2 timeouts. They're really using the sidelines really, really well, unfortunately. Got to get a turnover, a sack, or a good game-changing play because they're kind of methodically working their way down the field and still haven't even used their timeouts yet. So, got to hold on, man. Got to hold on. Yeah, keep spamming up those emojis, man. Spamming up. 1st and 10, 57 seconds left for the Chargers. Just getting close, or just past the Rams 25. Ethan Stick goes underneath. Just got to around the 20. Clock's still going. 45 seconds left in the game. Shotgun set for Ethan Stick. They are running the hurry up offense. Got some pressure. He got hit. There we go. That's what we need. We hit Stick there. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 6 coming up here. That is what we needed. A good play like that. Either a sack or a game-changing play. Just kind of throw off the rhythm. Don't give them all that time. Good play there by the Rams. 3rd and 6 for the Chargers coming up here. Stand up and make a play. Come on, Rams. We got this. 38 seconds left in the game. Chargers still have both their timeouts. They're on the Rams 20. See what they can do here. Big 3rd down for the Rams. Has some time. Looking. Way too much time and it's caught. Or is it? Or is it? I think the Rams got the interception. I think the Rams just ripped away the ball and got the interception to win the game. I want to see this replay because I just want to make sure it's an interception. Come on. They aren't showing the replay. I got to see this. All right, so he throws it over the middle. This is a bad angle a bit.
Looked like it may have been a bobble. This might be a better angle here. Does it have it on the right hip?
It went through his hands.
Oh, it looks like the receiver dropped it, went right to the Rams. Let's go. We win the game and got the game-sealing interception. Kind of a weird one. I couldn't really tell it was a pick. Let's go. That should be game. Rams just proved once again that they are running LA. They're better than the Chargers. No, I'm just playing. But great game. Great job by stealing it for the Rams. They win 29-22. Saw a lot of great storylines here. Let me know if you guys want me to do any more watch parties, anything like that. Drop a like down below. Any super chats would be greatly appreciated, but you certainly do not have to. Thank you everybody who was able to watch this game. Watch the Rams come out on top 29-22. See some great stuff from our young guys. Really, really fun game to be able to watch, guys. I sincerely, genuinely appreciate everybody who came in here. There's a lot of people who stuck all the way through the stream too. Like Johnny Ripple comes to mind. JJ Fording and Poor Soul Studios who also gave me a super chat. Thank you everybody who was able to watch this. First watch party ever, so I was definitely a little bit rusty, a little bit weird on it at the start, but thank you everybody who hung in there with me. And we definitely did take that W tonight. It feels really, really good to beat the Chargers. See some great stuff from our young guys, great motivation. And yeah, let me know, guys, if you want me to do another one of these next week when we play another preseason game. Not going to do it in the regular season. What a great win, though. What a great win. Let's just read some of these comments before we sign out. SM says Rams house. Yep, we got a lot of emojis spammed up. Watch this. It's over. Who won? Picked it clean. Yep, good commentary. Appreciate you, Galaxy Gaming. That's the Rams' way to end the game. An interception, that's for sure. We take the W tonight. That's for sure, Sonic Boom. That's the Rams. I already read that one. Great stream today. Thank you so much, Sonic Boom. WW. Can't believe NFL Network just showed a live look at the game they're about to show next. Well, I'll take that. Yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody who stopped in here, liked, commented, just watched with me, gave me super chats. And thank you to all of you guys. You guys mean the world to me. You make this possible for me to be able to do this. I appreciate you guys. Let me know your video recommendations for the future. And the Rams got the win. So let's end on that. Horns up, God bless, and the Rams got the win. Let's go.